Okay, time to test the sound again. Is it working and can I hear myself? Oh, sorry about any background noise that could be in... Oh, wait, no, that's weird. Can I hear myself? Hello? Hello? Hi. Oh, yeah, I can hear myself now. Oh, sorry about the background noise. There might be birds chirping and cars honking, but I don't think there's gonna be helicopters anymore because I think those have departed recently. And what happened last time? Alright, right. I think what happened was I was talking to Evrart. Yeah. I was talking to Evrart. I died while I became a hobo because talking to him was too much. And then now I'm back where we were at the beginning. What? Do I have an experience point? Oh, I do have an experience point. The question is, do I use the experience point to level up something, or do I use the experience point to internalize something else? I don't need to internalize being a racist anymore because hi Cranky. Oh, do you like hat pats? I forget. Here, have a hat pat anyway. Hat pat, and I'll just give everyone hat pats. We're back at Evhart's place after our death previously. I don't know if I need to actually save scum for this one because assuming I need to roll, which is kind of seems like I do. I guess save scumming might actually be something I need to do. Anyway, the scary man is in front of us. I don't have enough composure to... Oh wait, I can check my clothes. Do I have anything with composure? Conceptualization, suggestion, savoir-faire and chemistry. +1 composure, -1 savoir-faire. Interfacing, Inland Empire. Does any of this have composure? Electrochemistry, reaction speed, drama. Is that worth it? I don't think so. Physical instrument, esprit de corps, and half-light. Yeah, none of those help with composure. Hi, how are you? Okay, you'll need to buy mag or level up volition, no? I can't buy mag, right? I'm stuck here. Didn't you say that I'm stuck in this area until, like, can I even level up volition anymore? I capped on volition. Yeah, I'm stuck here. I can't buy mag, so I have to deal with it somehow. I don't know. Maybe if I'm lucky, if I search around, I might be able to find. I might be able to find a mag somewhere. Or you know what? I guess we'll just try our best to save scum because it's okay. I think it's okay to save scum if it's for the sake of just moving around, moving ahead in life. Like not ahead in life, but not being stuck in time.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Hi, you've been expecting me,
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Alright, hopefully we can not sit on the chair so I don't have to eat. Oh wait, volition was volition? No, this was endurance, so this is volition. At least I have full charges right now.
With a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Alright, are you in charge of the dock workers? Or let's get straight to the business. There's been a murder. I already know he's in charge of the dock worker. So this time I'll say, let's get straight to the business. There's been a murder. I need to be professional. Because I'm too hobo for this guy.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his giant desk. Please, I don't want to sit in it. Not this
Evrart,
time. It could
Evrart
literally
Clare,
kill me.
Head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
The man relaxes into his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
This is an excellent opportunity to insult him. If only he weren't such a scary man.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
Are we
You go
able
ahead,
to not
detective.
do it? What do you mean, Kim? You go ahead, detective. Why don't you back me up here and say we both shouldn't sit in the chair?
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
This is a mental bonding moment with
Forget
Kim.
about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that man.
I'm getting seriously bad vibes from my own name. I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
Alright, I don't sit. I feel like this is gonna fail, but...
Very well, Mr. Dubois.
see.
I respect and
Yeah,
I
we saw
too,
this
should you
before.
find yourself more amenable in the...
You're no Titan of Elysium, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Alright, what if I do leave? Will we just repeat the conversation?
Mr.
Let's
Dubois,
see.
I hope time is on your side.
I'd rather
Please,
stand.
Mr. Dubois.
I don't
Very
sit.
well. I too. Should you find...
You're no Titan of Elysium. He's got you in a fork. Sit down
It's not
or leave.
possible. It really isn't possible. Alright, let me eat some health charges. Otherwise, I'm gonna die of a heart attack from a metal chair. I saw a meme on Reddit about the chair being with glass shards. This is literally that chair, considering that we can literally die from it. Take
Excellent,
a seat.
Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. This time I won't wink.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Hi, Copadot. Hi. Are you new? I think if you're new, then do you like Disco Elysium? Is that why you're here? And also, do you like head pads? If you like them, I'll give them to you. Right now, we're just talking to Evrart because we're kind of stuck here, according to Cranky. If I don't get past Evrart, I'm just gonna get stuck here for an entire day. Wait, hold up. If I get... will I get stuck in the game because I can't go anywhere? Anyway, that's why I'm a little nervous about this current situation I'm in.
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
I watched you once before. Most times you aren't live when I'm free. Lol. Oh, yeah. I changed the time. Right now, I don't know if it helps with the stars have a line for me today. Maybe you'll have to load a save before you enter the shipyard and buy Mac. Okay, you know what? Yeah. I will do that. If we fail this time, I will totally do that. Because, oh man, I really am using up a lot of money. It's okay. I can sell a gun. But this time I won't take the money because I think I'll be stuck with the roll if I take the money. Like, I think I have to roll a dice later, right? Anyway, here you go, have a head pat anyway. Yeah, my time is now at 9 a.m. where I am, which is like, what, 2 hours and 30 minutes later than the original time.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners. It pains me to say.
Wow, why don't you like Garrett to Cranky? I feel like he's an okay guy. Like, sure, I don't like that he's a business owner. But other than his business ownerism, he's okay. We bonded over inceldom together a little bit.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge. That's a power move too, really, to make me hold something like that. What a rude man.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He points at it again. We're okay. Garrett is actually cool with us. We bonded over the idea that his woman rides the cock carousel.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
That's good money, isn't it? It's only one hotel stay.
Yes, but you owe him for it.
Alright, wait, you know, Garrett, I'm just gonna click on this dialogue
Yes,
option.
I know, Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
Lawrence. Why does he call him Lawrence? I guess he just likes being official. I call him Garrett, but he calls him Lawrence. What does that mean?
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Keep it, I'm good.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair. I didn't realize that he thought of it as a handout. No, I like that he has held a message for aggression. Oh, a piece of shit. No, I like that he is a business owner. He's just a piece of shit. You like the bougies. You like the bougie bands. He's just a bit. What's wrong with him? I mean, wasn't it our fault that we broke the window? What? Does he do something worse later?
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Alright, he's gonna go into a panic attack, but like, I swear, we know that our lost gun is not in the hands of children. No, we talked to the pawn shop owner. My God, why am I having selective amnesia? I'm over that.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
So what if I trashed his hostel? You trashed his hostel! It's like his apartment. And if you like business owner, he's got too much attitude. What's he supposed to say? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Lost gun, yes, you always take the opportunity
The world
to
is
say
swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Alright, yeah, I got a morale ding. I can't lose any more morale after this.
When he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
I'm not worried. I got this. Don't worry
Are you all
about
right,
it.
Harry? You say you got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right.
Yeah, don't worry, man. Everything's gonna be alright. If I lie to myself enough, I can gaslight my own brain.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Stop freaking out, Harry. He probably has your gun. It's all gonna be fine, really.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Okay, not helpful here. Well, let's roll again. Please, please, go green. Otherwise, I really am gonna.
You're sweating. Your knee is jerking.
yeah, I think
You're
we're
about
gonna
to
really
cry,
have to
aren't
go.
you?
Either
You're
we
about
save
to
scum
cry
here.
because you lost your gun, and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Either we save scum here or we reload. I think, yeah, we're gonna have to reload and buy some magnesium. Huh? No, I'm not about to cry.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
I'm choosing different options from last time. Alright. Yeah,
Despair
we're gonna
creeps into
reload. This
Getting
is not
fat
possible.
on your
What?
weakness.
This is not
Whatever
possible
nobody-
here.
You're still coming up with
Alright,
sentences.
I'm
That's a step
done.
up
No
from
one
top.
even
Yes,
likes
it can be
cops.
difficult to be on the receiving.
Nothing
Alright,
the
it's
cop
fine.
gives up.
We've seen this before. Let me load. Let me load from prior to entering this area. That was... Where was that? That was way, way before, right? Yeah, that was like over here. That was over here, actually. Yeah. Right? Yeah, I think it was here. Alright, is it a good idea to actually go in at this time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play all that again because this is the only. Well, first of all, this is the only time that we can buy magnesium. Remember when I told you to buy more mag? You did tell me to buy more mag than that? No, I don't remember. I'm sorry. Did I miss it? I mean, I bought some mag, but I think I used it all up. Every time you say mag, I keep thinking it's like a magazine. Do people shorten magazines to mag? Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, we'll buy more magnesium and play that terrifying thing. Should I drink alcohol? Oh wait, no, I don't talk to her. I go over to this
A
one.
small cabinet on the wall is filled with various
I'm
mitts
really
and
relying
bottles,
on drugs
nasal
now.
sprays, and blister packs.
This is actually
They all
something.
bear the Saint
Let
Baptiste
me wait for the guy to
logo.
finish talking. This is something that I think I have trouble with in most games. Just like someone say drugs. You love drugs, don't you? Drugs are the thing that's keeping us alive. Our whole body is filled with drugs. That's what we're running on. But I feel like in games,
I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
have a problem with. We're really gonna have to take the check now. It's impossible not to take the check, I think. Let me check how much the gun costs. I would still like a nicer roll. I guess I'll take the health one too. Yeah. I already talked to the mailbox, so I can't get another moral boost from the mailbox. Let's see. 15 minutes left from my alcoholism, but it's not like physique. Is physique really gonna help me here? Probably not. Alright. I recharged. It's all good. Do I need to buy any more? Or is we're good now? We're good now, right? I think we're good now. Alright. Let's go. If I need to... if I need to get more drugs, we'll have to reload from here. But at least we know what to do now, so I can just run through it, and it'll be fine. Should I save here? No, I already... I probably should have saved right beforehand. Oh well, let me save the game here anyway, and just in case. Save game. Alright, time to go in. This time I'll grab stuff, but I'll grab some things. Do I have the chance to come back here? If not, then I'll probably have to grab some things before I go. Every worker. And at the bottom it says demand democracy. Yeah. So do you know if I have the chance to go back here? Because I don't know if I should rush through this and run all the way to Evrart, or if I should take some. You can come back here anytime. Alright, in that case I can just rush through it, talk to Evrart, and then loop back. Because...
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you.
Oh my god.
A note on the side.
Okay, well, good to know that there was a phone here. If only the lady gave us the number. Oh yeah,
The tarpaulin cloak is still hanging on the railing.
You want me to call
the
now?
white rectangle
Sure.
of the river shows as your fingers touch the top.
We've done this before. I can just grab my coat. Alright. What's the difference though? This is explain the car, whereas this one is shivers. Do I need shivers? I feel like whatever. I'll wear it anyway. Yeah. Okay, sure. I'll give a call.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Whenever you say something is good, Cranky, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for a next move. If I had an angel and a devil on my shoulder, you'd be the devil. Huh? Oh, hey, this is a nice roll. Alright, let my amnesiac self just dial a random number.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Rivershoal. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993.
Bad is good. That's exactly what a devil would say. Don't worry, I don't mind having the devil on my shoulder.
Calling.
calling. Who is this? Hello? Do I need to remember this number? I hope not.
Calling.
Okay.
Still calling.
Aww.
Video Reversal, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy. How may I help you?
The first thing that I dial is a video rental? Okay.
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
It sounds like a Blockbuster. Are you from the U.S.? Are the people here from the U.S.? Blockbuster. Is Blockbuster outside of the U.S.? What is this place?
Video Reversal is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy.
Oh, can we get karaoke? I want a karaoke rental. No, I mean, what is this place to me? Do you know me, actually? No, I mean, what is this place for me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Yeah, maybe my past was filled with renting videos. Well, why did I call you? Harry, why are you asking him this?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Maybe, but I don't even know my name. You know, I think that this is a fun night for the video rental guy. Maybe we made his day.
If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
Yeah, I guess we're done. This guy's so lucky. They get their own phone.
On the corner of Voyager and Main, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building.
Hey,
Video
Shivers.
Reversal, 24 hours. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door.
Oh, you need to call him after you remember your name. That's okay. I'll call him after I remember my name. I thought I found out my name already, but I guess not. All I have are hints and clues, but no firm affirmation that my name... Well, actually, according to spoilers, my name's not actually Harry, right? Harry's short for something. It has sentimental value. Oh, sentimental value is good. You know what? I believe you that Shivers is good. Shivers seems to be the echoes of my past. I want to know what's going on with my lady love.
Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker.
Wow. I am immersed in it now. The world has faded away. It's only me and the large neon sign at the corner of a building and a woman. Shivers is the voice of Lova Shoal. Ah, it's not my past memories? Well, I guess my past memories are all around Lova Shoal.
The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
Aw, that's okay. We'll come back, and then maybe we'll find out something about ourselves. Time to go! I have another magnesium, so that's always nice to have. And then I guess I probably really do need to rush to the guy, whatever his name is. What was his name again? Was that not the stairs? Oh, this is the stairs. Wait, I don't know why I have trouble with, the stairs like this. All around you, great machines and quiescence. Quiescence. What is that word exactly? Yeah. Alright, and then there was a panel here, remember? I need to get the crate
A
down.
rusting control panel with several
It's okay, we
knobs.
saw this
Marsh.
before. Press
With a loud
marsh.
grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay, come down, stare at the crate, and feel sad that I can't open it. Maybe some other day. It was a white check, right? We can do a little interaction in front of the crate, fail inevitably, and then move on. Did we finish? Okay. Continue.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down.
I do
The
want to see
harbor
what's in
sleeps
it.
as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
This is the voice of interfacing. Purpose? What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this
I just love
purpose it was built.
machines.
For this purpose it has acted, and now it will rest.
I can't
Okay.
see how that was worth the ruckus,
He looks at the
except
crane.
for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Alright, press X
Crane.
and leave. Well, Kim, I don't understand. Why are you doubting us like now? Before you were totally cool with us doing stuff, but for some reason this time you decided, no, we're not gonna do what you want.
Before you stands a cargo container.
I think there's something
Is this
special.
like your thing with you do?
I think we want
there
to
are
look
a
at
million
it.
containers here. Why are you
It just
fixating on
feels
this one?
special. Maybe there's
There
contraband
may very
here.
well be, but we are not here to look for that.
Come on, we talked to Joyce, right? Aren't we gonna look for it a little further?
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to interview the unit.
Knock.
No reply. The knock.
Open.
You attempt to turn to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Rhetoric. Erratic yet thorough. Been in the world for 2 days. There has to be something that could. Improve that role, right? Do I have anything for rhetoric? Conceptualization, drama, core. -1 rhetoric. I only have something that reduces my rhetoric. Do I have any? Am I wearing anything reducing my rhetoric? Well, we can always put more into rhetoric, I think. I have a skill point. Wait, no, do I have a skill point? I do have a skill point. Let's increase our rhetoric. Increase our... wait, no, I can roll once, increase the rhetoric, and then after roll a
You're
second
back
time.
before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened
roll.
since you were
Please!
not
Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey!
beacon of light emerges from
I did not expect that! Yeah, I'm so excited. I really thought we were gonna fail. We actually got it. That was such a bad roll, but we got it. Despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you. This is the... Sorry about the background noise. This is the kind of high, like, gambler's feel. Hello? Is there anybody in there?
The door stands silent.
How's this helping? But whatever, let's keep going.
Satisfied, detective?
A wry smile crosses the lieutenant's face.
Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you. I feel like I have some sort of spiritual connection to things. How did I know there's someone in there?
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
How did I know there was someone in the container? Eh?
Ahoy! Come on in!
Wait, mega rich light bending guy? What am I looking at? Alright.
You can't be serious.
Kim, we're psychics. We have like a spiritual connection to containers. Yeah, we got him. That's so nice. Let's save this because it's beautiful and I just want to save it. What the heck is? What am? Eh? Oh, I get it now. There's someone playing light tricks in there. Hi. What are you doing?
Stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital.
Capital? How do I know? How do I know he's mega rich?
The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
Okay, squint.
Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go woo-woo a little bit more.
Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard.
Alright. Well, it's fine that our visual calculus isn't enough. That roll was 20.
In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello. What? Hello. Who are you? Why do I think you're mega rich?
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home.
sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
Wow. Well, do people just come here for like an experience, a play? What is this place?
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word
What
he
do you
says.
mean?
It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Alright, fine. We are undergoing a spiritual experience. This is a revelatory experience. I am now a believe in the paranormal.
Now,
He claps his hands
what
together.
can I do for you, gentlemen?
What you can see of his body appears composed in a sharp summer suit and yacht shoes. Ah, this is why I know he's mega rich. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days.
There is genuine surprise in his voice. Wait, is he a cult leader? Who's your circle?
Anyhow, my name is Rustam Theodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
What kind of high net worth individual says this? Is he a high net worth individual?
Mr. Theodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
I'm an alcoholic. I'm an alcoholic. I'm a detective. I'm an alcoholic detective. What are you? What? These are not options that I expected. Is it because I'm holding the why? Oh, I'm still drunk. I'm an alcoholic detective.
Pleasure to meet you.
He says
Though
warmly.
I'm sorry to hear that a good public servant like yourself is enthralled to the drink. A man can't serve two masters, in my experience.
Well, what's the master you serve, Mr. Theodore? How did you become so rich? Can you share some of that moolah?
Oh Lord, not this again.
What's the matter, Kyo? I just
Oh,
asking.
nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, Kim. I'm sure it is, Kim.
And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
It's all gonna come together, Kim. Don't worry, yeah?
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Grad.
This guy seems so cool. This is why I like capitalism. You like inheritance money, right? The best thing about capitalism is inheritance money. Look at that number over here. When we're in the presence of this map, our money number gets insane. Did you notice that? It's like just being in his presence makes us feel rich or something. Yeah.
All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
One of these is not like the others. What do you mean unsupervised state policy?
And blow.
And blow. What? And blow? I did not understand that transition.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
Alright, and what's it like being an extremely high net worth individual from a long line of extremely high net worth individuals? Blow equals cocaine. Oh, thank you for the knowledge of drugs. Well, King Freecell, some number, loved doing cocaine. They said that his wife, no, they said that he was born on cocaine, right? His mother birthed him on cocaine. They should. I guess you need to buy cocaine prudently. What is it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level.
Okay, sure, thanks. And,
But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what.
at least he's honest, right? I like how honest he is. Most people aren't this honest.
Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
I have a lot of choices now. Aw, you're right. Capital accumulation is its own reward. Don't you think you should use your great wealth for the glory of your fatherland? Okay, so this one, I'm not totally sure if this is a capitalist answer, but I think it is. Don't you think you should use your great wealth for the glory of your fatherland? That's a nationalist one. You're a thief. People out there are working their asses off while you chill here. This is for the people one. It's great that you've done so well for yourself, but don't you think you owe some of that wealth to the rest of society? Maybe this is a moralist answer. And cool, I don't have any interesting reply. You know what? I won't piss him off too much. I'll just say, don't you think you owe some of that wealth? Let's see how he answers.
Sure. And they benefit when I buy things to stimulate the economy.
Trickle down
You know how many
economics.
jobs it takes to build and maintain a racing fuel?
Trickle down economics. 2 or 3. Oh, I missed it. I clicked on it. Before you mentioned it. It's okay. Hundreds, thousands, a billion. I don't know how many, but this is trickle down economics, isn't it?
Dozens, at least.
That's
Of
not
course,
much.
in the future, it'll all be automated. My point is this.
He says, jabbing his finger into the air a bit. No, you did it right. I did it right. Did what? Oh, I pressed 4, right? This guy's a subscriber to Trickle Down Economics. He's a filthy rich guy who all he knows is his own social status. He doesn't know what it's like to be a normal guy, which makes sense, of course.
Every man gets what he earns.
Oh my god, you
I
did
didn't
earn your
take
family
that from
fortune!
him.
It's the height of tyranny taken from. But god, man! You did earn your fortune! You said you inherited from your grandma, who was an extremely high net worth individual. How can you talk out of both ends of your mouth like this? You know what, man, being a high net worth individual sounds great. Say nothing. Capitalists are so smart. They're so smart. They can mind control the public masses to believe whatever they're saying. Yeah, they want people to be like them. To want to be like. They don't want people to be like them. They want people to want to be like them. Man, being a high net worth individual sounds great.
It is truly. It's almost entirely carefree.
He nods.
Really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
I'm going to be a high net worth individual. Just watch me powder. Wow, okay. When you become a really high net worth individual, I hope that you're better than this guy. Don't say things like, I'm totally helping people because they're working on my company to build yachts and there's only a dozen of them. That's not stimulating the economy, no matter what he's saying.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's what you need to ask him about.
Alright, can you give me some money? There's something strange about you. What are you doing in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think.
What? Did the union sanction this traveling? Is he paying them? Like, gobs of money, but not as much gobs of money as it would be from his perspective to be in this container?
By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
first, where do you think we are? No, but I will be helping people by giving them jobs and a living. You know, if you become, no. If I become rich and wealthy, yeah, I think the best thing to do would be to give people jobs, but like in the Ford style way, and maybe better than Ford. Instead of just jobs and a living, they should also get a paid for car and a paid for home, and like enough to support their families on a single income, whether they be a man or a woman, because that's the real American dream that doesn't exist. The one where the one that people reminisce about all the time, right? Working at a factory or being a mailman, being able to have a paid for car by the company, being able to support 5 people on your own income. That's the dream. That's what workers should have. But these days, I don't even know if it was like that in the past, to be honest. But people talk about the past like it was that way. No, they need to earn the shit themselves. Every man for himself. Ah, you're a filthy capitalist, Cranky. How could you?
In the very, very early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Sirens, a precursor of a modern Sur-le-Clay, used to own the city of Revachol, an obscure detail in the bigger picture, but still worth dropping.
Okay, I missed that. Encyclopedia brain. What are you saying? In the early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Surazny, we're talking about where we are. A precursor to modern Sur-le-Clay used to own the city of Revachol. An obscure. Oh, I see. Encyclopedia is helpfully chiming in with something he totally doesn't need to know. But that's okay, we'll talk about it anyway, yeah? We're in Revachol, formerly a colony of the kingdom of Surazny, yeah? Or a former capital of the world, or we can talk about the place itself, or we can talk about the creepy abandoned commercial area. Whatever, fine, I'll go with Encyclopedia brain,
A fellow history buff. I myself am currently reading up on Franco-Nigerian era trains. Very interesting stuff.
We bonded over being a history buff, because my encyclopedia brain is a history buff. History buffs are cool,
It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself.
Why not?
One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Why don't you just give them some? You could become a pop celebrity. You don't even have to give them that much. Just give them enough to make them like you. What? Wait, why can't you help them? You got so much money, you can't make a difference. Why don't you help them? Because they need to earn that shit for themselves, right? So mean.
There simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. They're always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it, except more seagulls.
Yeah, the low net worth individuals are a menace. I totally get this guy. Hey! You're not a high net worth individual yet, Cranky. Yeah? Don't you feel some sort of bond with them? Anyway, what he should do, if he doesn't like it so much, he should like open a hospital or something. Like if they need to earn that shit or whatever, then he should open a hospital, and then afterwards employ all the lowlives, and military style. Employ all the lowlives military style. Buy up a bunch of former military medics and then get them trained. I'm a high net worth individual. Real just needs to catch up with my mind. This is the problem plaguing America. This is why we all love Mr. Donald Trump, because we think we can be him or something. Cranky, how could you? Oh well, this is why you're the devil on my shoulder right now.
Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it like that.
Ah, screw you! You're the kind of person who likes money for money's sake, but it's okay. We're chill, we're buddies right now. So you travel from place to place via the shipping container? When do you eat, man? Hey, can you pay us some money if we get you a sandwich or something?
Smart, you know? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to.
I'm actually kind of curious. What kind of targeted advertising do people give to high net worth individuals? Because most targeted advertising that I see are for like regular schmucks. Well, what kind of rich people advertising is there?
Luxury yachts,
Okay.
high-fidelity portable radio systems,
Thanks for telling me.
Pale-proof outerwear, and so on.
Pale-proof?
It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
A bit bourgeois. Yeah, this guy isn't just bourgeois. He is a noble. Except he doesn't feel any noblesse oblige. This is why we don't like them. There's a reason for noblesse oblige. It means people aren't gonna go on a riot. Yeah, you know what we should do? We should gather all the workers and afterwards come into the shipping container and then tie him up and extort him for money. After all, this guy right now doesn't seem like he has a radio. He has no idea what's going on in the outside world. We could totally string him up. Oh, hi, Zubin. Oh my god, good luck on your exam. Wait, before you leave, I'm gonna give you a half pat. Half pat? This is a good luck half pat for your exams. Hope you have fun too. I can't join some exams in 2 days. I miss you. But, yeah. Focus on your exams. I miss you too. But, do work hard. Study hard. I believe in you. I know you'll do well on your exams. Okay. Luxury yachts, fidelity portfolio. Oh. So you're saying being rich isn't worth all the hassle? Or those things all sound pretty nice. I guess I'll say being rich isn't worth the hassle. I don't think that he'll agree with that. Or yeah, that does sound pretty tiresome. Maybe we should agree with him. We should probably agree with him, right? I know a lot of people have exams around this time, right? Study hard, you too can become a high net worth individual. Alright, if you're curious and you're still around, this guy, this mega rich light bending guy is talking about how he's like super rich and a high net worth individual and stuff. And he's talking about trickle down economics. And he fully subscribes to it. But that's weird to me. I feel like he sounds so nouveau riche. He sounds so new rich, new money. Yeah? Well, aren't old money people a little more down low about this kind of thing? Okay, I guess we'll keep being buddies. Oh, that does sound pretty tiresome.
Don't get me wrong. They are nice things. But once you achieve a certain level of wealth, your time and mental space become much more important than material goods.
Okay, yeah. So you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle? I don't think he's saying that.
No, I did not say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
The bending light appears to wink. We need to knock this guy out, tie him up, and ransom him for money. There's something strange about you. There is something strange about him. What? He says he you ask him for money? Okay. Can I have some money?
Could you please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
But Kim, why do you care? You didn't care before. Why do you care now? Kim! Besides, it can't hurt to ask, right? It's not like he'll feel obligated. He already talked about how he didn't like the dirty low lives. But Kim, I can't afford to look better than I do now. That's why I need the money.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man.
What? You can't? Why is he okay with this? Actually, what was the rhetoric role even for?
As you may know, us high net worth individuals don't have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think I only have coins for coffee machines.
That's okay. Can I have a coin for coffee machines? I hope. Like, look at that thing at the bottom, though. why is this number so off? Being 4 reflects badly on us as a superstar cop. Huh. Oh well, that just adds to the heroism, right? We're a drunk superstar cop hero. They should make a drunk Batman. I think Mr. whatever Batman's real name is can afford to be a little drunk some of the times. He doesn't need to be a paragon. He'll be cooler being drunk. Batman's rich though. Batman's super rich. I guess superstar cops are supposed to be rich. That's why they're awful! They should be more like those heroic firefighters who give up their lives. No, firefighters need to be paid more.
Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this?
It gets me almost nothing. Thank you for your kindness. How much can I get for 3 real? I can get like a couple drugs, I guess. It gets me almost, ask for more, what the fuck? It gets me almost nothing.
That's the idea, my friend. You've got to work for the rest.
Oh my god, I'm already working. He's so mean. This lucky guy. I thought you liked him because he was a capitalist. You don't like him anymore because he's a bitch who won't give us money? He's right. Your opinions are changing in real time, dear devil.
Maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
Huh? I can? Oh, Mr. Red check cannot be retried. Let me check something. Conceptualization. Is that, this is possible. We gotta work and become rich ourselves. You know, with the trap that the poor people are in, I'm sure you actually know you're just you're just playing with me, yeah? I'm already working, yeah? You need to work, like, there's 24 hours in a day. We need to work 48 hours a day in order to become rich and work harder. There's something strange about
What do
you.
mean?
His accent seems to signify actual surprise. Well, I don't know how to put it. You look somehow a little different. I'm learning high net worth individual behavior from this guy. My God, Cranky, don't turn to that side. Yeah, you know, that is what we are learning from this guy. But, who does he represent? I'm genuinely curious. He represents something. Wait, I just realized we're close to 50 followers. Gonna lurk instead of closing the stream so we can get affiliate? Is that possible? Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see, right? It's 50. I guess 50 is the number I should be hoping for. Alright, well, thank you for lurking. You can turn it off if you want. Like, you can mute it if it's distracting. I really don't mind. But I'm surprised you're still around. That makes me happy. What do you mean? His essence seems to signify actual surprise. Yes, 50 is a magical number. Wow. Wow, I don't know how to put it. You look somehow a little different. He does look... somehow, I don't know how to put it. You look somehow a little different. You got all that light bending around you.
Are you talking about my chin?
Yeah, it's the chin. No, I mean, I can't even see you. It's as if something is happening to the light. My, eyesight skills are not enough. Maybe it is the chin. Is it the chin? No. No, I mean, I can't even see you.
That's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weisswiesemann coefficient.
This had better not go into pseudoscience. Maybe we're going into pseudoscience, but maybe this is actually real. With our, though? Let's keep
The
going.
Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed
No!
to reflect the difference in net
No!
worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96. The
No!
laws
Is
of
this
physics begin
has
to bend
space or
around the
something?
high net worth individual.
We went into pseudoscience. Here we go. Can't say pseudoscience without saying science. Yeah, it's based off of something. It's where you make a religion out of science. And listen, not to bash on religion. Hold on, give me a moment. I'm gonna change what I said. It's when you make a cult out of science. And decide to put all sorts of funny stuff in. Not to bash on cults, it's totally fine. But let me search up Weiss Wiesmann just to see if this is based off of anything in real life. It's only I only see something about Disco Elysium. Alright, I'll search it up later to see if it's based on anything in real life. Cause this is kind of interesting. Oh, hi you! Here, have a hot pot. Are you gonna give me a star this time? You always throw stars. I'll throw stars at you someday when I figure out how to do it. Here you go. Pat, pat, pat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're currently talking to a super mega rich light bending guy whose name is Mr. D something. Mr. D. Let's just call him Mr. D because I forgot his name. Richard D, was it? Richard. Wait, no, was it Richard? Well, let's see if we can find his name. Oh, I forgot his name. I can't, and they, like, get rid of the text after enough. Yay, there's more stars. I'll throw stars at you back someday. I'll figure out how to do it. So what's your coefficient? So are you telling me that you're so rich that light literally bends around your face? Yeah, that's what he's saying. Alright, what's your coefficient, man? I want to look like you. I want to string you up and then take you out and you can power our sun.
The Weiss-Wiesmann coefficient for you and this individual appears to be...
Appears to be. I'm surprised my encyclopedia brain's going along with this.
0.9998. Repeating.
That is awfully specific, encyclopedia brain. Where'd you get the number from, huh? I wonder how Kim feels about this.
That's not good for you.
Kim, say something. Are you telling me that you're so rich that light literally bends around your face?
Among other things. But calm down. I am but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
Is this let me check the number over here. Here's 3, and then, so that's 1,000, and then another 3. So that's, these are like millions, and then this is some billion. So this is a 2-digit billion on our screen over here. I still don't understand why they did this, but if I assume that this is his amount of money, then it's a 2-digit billionaire. So what the fuck if I want this? Like, oh yeah, I need to give the recap. We're inside a shipping container, a cargo container. Yeah, I want this too. I want to be an Ethereum mega rich light bending cult leader. Yes, this is who he is. I see he might be a cult leader, a mega rich light bending cult leader. But basically, we're outside of this box. This box is actually a cargo container. We dropped it from our crane and then walked in front of it, and we were like saying to Kim, I think there's something special about this box. And Kim's like, stop it, this is nonsense. And then you knock on the cargo box, the cargo container. It's supposed to contain cargo and not humans. And then the guy, and we finished a roll, so the guy inside actually opened the door for us. And then we go inside and we meet this guy who is immediately introduced to us as where is it? A mega rich light bending guy. And then he's been talking to us about how he travels inside this shipping container because it's like safe from all the lowlives that are poor. And you ask him some stuff about what it's like being rich, and he talks about how he inherited his money from his great-grandmother, who was, or grandmother, I forget, who was an extremely high net worth individual. And he talks about how he's also an extremely high net worth individual. And then he's talking about, do you know that when I spend money, I stimulate the economy, and also I employ dozens of people to make their lives better. So don't worry, I'm stimulating the economy and giving people jobs. Also, people really need to work really hard for their money. That's why I'm not gonna give anyone money, because those are handouts, and I can't just give people money. They need to work for it. And so we're talking to that guy. What a great guy. Screw you, you devil, you dear devil. You want to be him, that's why. Just because you like a guy doesn't mean you can be him, right? You know, we should hook up the lady. We should hook up the bookstore lady with this guy. I want to string him up and ransom him for money, but if we can't do that, we should send some bougie business people here. All that I understood. Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah, and then we started talking about his light bending thing. Our conceptualization, our visual calculus wasn't high enough to figure out what the heck was going on. But he started talking about the pseudoscientific Weiss-Weisman coefficient, where when you have a net worth difference, physics literally changes around you. I'll pretend that I understood. Which part didn't you understand? I'll explain it further. He's got ethics. He's got the opposite of ethics. No, you know what? Yeah, sure. He's got ethics. He's just not got morals. Really?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
Alright. That's fine. Kim, are you seeing this weird stuff? I mean, look at the commies and look at this guy. Have you met a single cool commie? Communism. There were cool commies 50 years ago. I'm a cool commie, right? I'm a cool commie. I'm a cool Maslowian socioeconomics guy, because we're a super co-op. You know, we should breed capitalism and communism together. What about communal capitalism? Like cool commie clan? Yeah, the CCC, yeah? CCC. Is that anything? No, that's not anything, right? Kim, are you seeing this weird stuff?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who is unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Oh. Are we hallucinating? Is it because I'm drunk? Will I stop hallucinating when I'm stop being drunk? What's going on? What do you mean, Kim? You see nothing?
Yes, I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
Alright. We can also roll this, but we can't retry it. Let me see if... I'll just test the game. See if I level this up, but if 8% changes to a different number. 17%. We can always come back to this guy, right?
If you ever have an idea you want to pitch me, I'm all ears.
Wait, smoke a cigarette first. We don't have a cigarette. We'll come back when we get a cigarette, Cranky. Conceptualization, you said,
What's
improved
this?
with it,
We're
right?
getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
What are you talking about? Are you saying he's normal, reasonable, and temperate? This is because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it? Have I been doing that? Whoopsies. I didn't mean to do that. I guess I'm too nice. I'm Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah? I'm a centrist now. We're centrists now. This is because I keep saying no of the above to political stuff, isn't it?
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you.
Tells me what?
It's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Oh, have I said too many moral things? Give me a moment. Wait. Give me a moment. I think I checked my character sheet. Where'd my character sheet go? There we go. Communist? Moralist? Where did I get my two fascist from? Ultra liberal? How have I not gotten any ultra liberal? I think it's because of the moralist in me, right? Become a kingdom of conscience. What is this kingdom of conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances in all of human history. it's only been achieved a handful of times.
Who cares about morals? Where's the capitalism thought? You meanie. You want us to become a filthy capitalist? Oh, Powder, how could you? How could I what? Betray communism? Or be a fascist? Yeah, where'd the fascists come from? I have no idea. Oh, it must be from talking to the man with the booze. And we were just like nodding our head along with him. But every time we nod, we internalize it a little bit. Who cares about morals? Where is the capitalism thought? I haven't said anything agreeing with capitalism yet. If we want the capitalism thought, we need to say a couple things agreeing with capitalism, right? So not a place, it is a moment. So how do you bring about these circumstances? That's an honorable. That's a stupid goal. What is this goal? What are you talking about? Can we become a priest?
Incrementally.
Well, everything happens incrementally, doesn't it?
Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed.
Thanks, electrochemistry, for chiming in helpfully. Let's become a religious figurehead, please.
History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly.
Speed. Electrochemistry and empathy are now arguing with each other. Who's gonna win?
That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually.
I understand now.
Increment by increment.
Okay, I see now. I don't quite understand it, but it seems that we are talking about slightly liberal centrists. Perhaps. Not sure. Perhaps. What about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future.
Where's Rhetoric to argue back when I need him?
You may never live to see the kingdom of conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working.
Where's Rhetoric to back me up here to say that this isn't real working? Moralism equals centrism? No. You're probably right, yeah. That makes me feel bad about moralism. Where's Rhetoric telling me that this is not real change, that no incremental change is actually happening? Kinda, sorta. I don't know. What's centrism again? It's somewhere in the middle. It's like, oh yeah, things are okay, it's cool. We'll get there as long as we do a little bit at a time, but we're not actually doing a little bit at a time because things are fine.
What rationality?
Screw you, logic! Someone else come back me up.
What sang-froid?
Sang-froid? Blood, cold blood? And that's what it means, right? Cold blood. What cold blood? Is that meant as a good term or a bad term? Let me search up sang-froid. Sang-froid. What does it mean? It's an English word. Composure or coolness. What coolness? Centrism is for pussies who are afraid to pick sides. Centrism is a side, isn't it? It's a side of doing nothing.
What a fucking joke.
Thank you, electrochemistry, for backing me up here. I normally don't like you, but you're very useful right now. Wait, is the kingdom of conscience really just about doing things or preserving the status quo?
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
Hey. That's not a fair question. That's not a fair question. What do you mean, do you prefer the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed? There's chaos and bloodshed happening right now in the status quo, huh? The status quo is chaos and bloodshed, damn it! Okay. This is no, but yes? No? I don't think it's wait, well, hold on, English. Do you believe the status quo is preferable? Yes? No. No!
Then you've never lived through real chaos.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't. But like, damn it. There's no arguing with this one. I don't know how to argue with this
Sometimes,
one.
in the face of great disaster, defending the status quo is progress.
My mind, I am melting. My mind is melting. Okay, but what's the Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe.
Yeah?
Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national.
Why do I feel like we suddenly mashed together a whole bunch of things? I don't understand where we are standing anymore. Is this centrism
also
or not?
Post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Centrism is a side. I ain't rolling with whatever one side propagates just because I agree with some of what it propagates kind of side. Yeah, I think centrism is a side. Moralist. That's what. You know what? We're opting into everything. If we get a fascism thing, we'll opt in too. As long as we don't internalize it, it's fine. Is that how it works? I think it's how it works. It's not like we have an internalization slot left anyway. It's post-industrial. That sounds incredible. That seems fine. I still want to live for the present though. Why can't we live for both the present and the future? I don't understand. But we'll opt in just to get a little thing. We'll opt into everything. If we get fascism, we'll opt into fascism. As long as we don't internalize it, it's fine. We have our racism education anyway. This bar sounds incredible. I'm mentally checked out of the bad stuff right before that.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Yeah, I totally missed it. Alright, then let's get there eventually. No, let's get there now!
That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner from
Fuck
you.
you!
When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Capitalism here, survival of the fittest. This is what nature has said. It's literally, you know, if survival of the fittest is capitalism, I don't want nature. I want a post-nature world. Screw nature. Fuck environmentalism. What I want isn't nature. I don't care about the natural. We can kill all the trees and I don't care. I'm a humanist. I'm human-centric. I don't care about the what is this little dot in my head? It's red. It scares me. Let me save my game before talking to it. Wait, what? What happened to the little red dot in my head? It disappeared. I swear. I don't know where to go. Where was I? Yes. I don't care about the environment, damn it. We can kill all the trees, but you know why I care about the environment? The shipyard is rockly quiet. The greatest machines are sleeping. You know why I care about the environment? Because the environment's useful for humanity. We can get good things out in the environment. We can make vaccines and stuff based off of the environment. That's why I care about the environment. I don't care about nature for nature's sake. We're humans. We're above nature. Damn it. Alright, I went into the wrong place. This was not where I meant to go. Where's Evrart again? Evrart was... I totally forgot. Where was he? Hi, mister. Soon the green is gone and everything is reed. This is not where Evrart was. I forgot. Oh no. Where is it? Evrart is in the container. Which container? This one? Oh, wait. Equally versus men. Banter, order, that dirt. Wait, is it? Oh, he isn't here. I just missed it. I thought this was a wall. Equality versus merit. Banter, order, that dirt. Banter, order, that dirt. What does banter, order, that dirt mean? I can't write the one. Are you on a phone? No. Are you drunk? Are you on a phone or are you drunk?
Seated behind a large desk, he looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Equality versus merit. Equality versus merit, huh? I think that's what you were trying to say. The idea of equality. Which one was which again? I believe in equality. I don't care too much about merit. I feel like I guess I'll be serious for a moment. I believe that. I believe that people in general really love doing things, right? Firefighters don't get paid much. EMTs get paid like nothing, but yet they do it anyway. And we exploit all these people who are doing great things for the world because they should allow themselves to be exploited because they're doing things that warms their heart, right? No, we should reward that. I think that in a world where people are equal, people will still do things because there's so many people already doing like really shitty pay work, but it warms their heart, so they do it. So in a world with equality, those people will be rewarded instead of exploited. Phone, I prefer to be drunk at this point. Do you drink? I wonder if you like the alcohol bottle he holds in his hand. Oh wait, shoot! I need to save this game.
With great effort, he
Give me a
straightens
moment.
himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Alright.
With a mixture of expectation and
Let's
impatience, well bottled.
leave for a moment.
Have a
Leave.
good day, Mr. Dubois. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
He waves and returns to his typing. Anyway, let me save this for a moment. Anyway. Quick save. Oh, I didn't mean to quick save. I meant to save game. Save game. There we go. Hiya.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time. Please, take a seat.
Gestures to the minuscule folding chair opposite his huge desk. No way, I'd rather stand. You know what, why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner.
He's not
as
answering
equals.
us.
Take a seat.
I don't
I
sit.
insist.
That's not kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves. Alright, well,
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level.
Well, you're very tall, sir. Your chair's quite tall, too. If we stand, we'll be at eye level, no? I'd rather kneel than sit. Don't you want me to bow like a dog? I don't mind kneeling before you. Just don't make me sit in that chair. It's a torture device.
Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
He turns back to his typewriter. I am weak-willed. I must sit.
You're no Titan affiliation, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Alright, I'll take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. I'm not gonna wink this time. I'm gonna remain serious. Screw this guy. He made me become hobo like twice already. Yeah?
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Alright.
The chair you're sitting on has got
We're
to
fine
be the
for
most
now.
uncomfortable chair in the world.
Because I ate my pills.
It's violating your backside.
You know, when you sit on a metal chair, does it feel good? Can it feel good? Sitting on a metal chair, you know, good in a violated kind of way.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Going from the uber mega rich man to Evrart Claire is kind of strange. We saw like a uber mega rich guy who is so detached from the world, and now we see almost a relatively less rich guy. He's hella rich. The first time I met him, I was like, oh my god, this guy's so rich. But then I saw the guy in the container and I was like, this level of richness cannot compare.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge. I can't take it, or we'll become hobo again because the roll is bad. Or we might not become hobo. I have pills now.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He points at it again. I wonder, do people just see us downing pills while we're talking to them?
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Hey, perception. Why do I need it? No, perception is just seeing the number on the comically huge check.
Yes, but you owe him for it.
Wait, let's just ask him
Yes,
a guard.
I
We
know,
did this
Lawrence.
before.
With a grin, he
Alright,
points to the
I'm not
check
gonna
again.
take it though
It's
to
like
make my
you're on a
roll
game
better.
At least, don't
Keep
thank
it.
him.
I'm good.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then.
Yeah, I only want money when I ask for it. I'm go around begging people for money. But when people hand it to me on a platter, I'm like, no man, I don't want it. I'm good. I'd rather beg for my money. Yeah? No handouts. That's right. Yeah. When you beg for money and people give it to you, it's not a handout. When people give you money without you begging for it, it's a handout. That's totally how it works.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you,
here's my
Union
mental
people are on
breakdown.
it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
You know, I wish they capitalized it like you did, Cranky. Instead of lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. Make it big in caps. That's quite nice. One capitalism point added in real life. We live in a capitalist world. There's no escaping capitalism. Where's my, do I have any capitalism? Which one's capitalism, actually? Yeah. Is there anything that ticks up if we do capitalism? Yeah, there we go. Electro cranky. Here to make our mental state worse.
The world is swallowed by a black
Let's
hole.
eat one.
of fear.
That's fine.
Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
What is half-light, actually? I'm not sure.
When he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
I'm not worried. You already know, right? There's nothing I can do anymore. And also, I know a lady bought it. I hate this selective amnesia.
Are you all right, Harry? You say you got this, but you seem a little anxious to me.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
still
be.
anxious.
Everything's going to be all right.
Don't worry, be happy. I don't remember how it went. Don't worry, be happy. I like that song. Half-Light is the best. Why? Yeah.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it
He's
right
just making
now,
us worse.
pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
By the way, I have enough drugs, right? I have enough drugs to handle my ensuing mental breakdown.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Well, that sucks. Thanks, hand-eye coordination, for making us feel worse. Kim, help
Officer,
us!
we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Claire's help
No,
with
no,
this.
Kim, help me get out of this situation. Can you see what my eyes are trying to say to you?
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Alright, well, time to roll. We can always pray for green. Don't know if we'll get it, but if we're lucky, maybe. Yeah. Green, please!
Good.
Damn it!
You're sweating.
Of course it's red.
Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you?
Alright, it's fine.
You're about
We
to
got our
cry
drugs.
because you lost your gun, and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Everything will be right up drugs. we're a dependent now. This man is too much for us. He's giving us mental damage constantly. No, I'm not about to cry. Try to stay cool. So what? Men can cry too. What? Men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. You'll think you're disgusting.
This is hard being a man in a man's world. It's hard being a man.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
I don't. But I'm a man, so I can't cry. I'm gonna be toxically masculine. The drugs do make everything alright, as does money. Yeah, money makes everything alright. But why? Because with money you can get all the help you need. Maybe you die, but it was always coming anyway. But with money, you have to worry about so much less.
What is this?
Yeah, let's
Mr.
eat another
Dubois
drug.
he keeps repeating? What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
You think I'll get our name? Oh wait, shoot. Maybe I should have gotten the check. Maybe our name would have been on the check.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some kind of stupor. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. I'm not sure either of those options are good, but you know what? Let's pull our mind into our safe place.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Yes, we are having a medical emergency. Please give us some Nosafed to make us feel better as a painkiller for the pain of sitting in your torture device of a chair.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
This is always a bad idea, huh? Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head. I still don't know who it is. Get a hint already. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water. Sit upright. We need to not die here. We need to not become hobo. What? Sliding down the chair like jello. It's quite a feat, you know, to slide down the chair like jello. Considering the uncomfortableness of it. Keep sliding. I need to like save if I want to keep sliding. Are you saying like you really want to see keep sliding? If you really want to see keep sliding, I'm gonna do it because I don't mind. But if I were just gonna click on anything, I'm gonna click on this one just to make sure I don't die. Do we have enough drugs to take that? If we have enough drugs to take it, I'll do it. But if we don't have enough drugs to take it, I won't do it. Because I will have to reload for the third time. So give me a I. I really want to keep sliding, and okay, I'll keep sliding. Is anyone else here? All for keep sliding. All for keep sliding, and I will click number 2. Give me a response here. Otherwise, my first answer is 3 because I do want a glass of water. Alright, I'll wait patiently. Do what you like. Alright. I don't wanna totally die here, so I'll say 3. Actually, this chair is a good. I could use this glass of water. If we had gotten up to this point without like saving 3 times, I would actually go with it. But right now, I'll do this.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
He won't even get up to give us a glass of water. What a meanie.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Yeah, Kim. Thanks for torturing me. In the meantime, why don't you go handle it, huh?
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Oh, I'm still sitting in this uncomfortable chair. No glass of water. And suddenly I have to ask questions.
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Wow, you called me Mr. Dubois. Why? I met Joyce, the company representative. She is... That's a lot of things we can ask. Let's ask all of them. What? This whole situation is so comical, isn't it? Which part? Which part do you like the best? I'm just in shock. I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see.
Yeah, just
I hope you're getting along.
No, we just talked a little bit. She said to go talk to you.
One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Ah, okay. Thanks for clearing that up. Just that you like the corporation lots. Just pals?
Yes. We're all trying to do what's best for Martin 8.
His smile
Don't feel
widens.
like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
Oh, okay. Thanks for clearing that up. What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont? That's what we talked about.
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Oh, really? You made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go? Yeah, I'm curious.
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family.
That's a lie.
God knows how long he's got left.
that's a lie. You called him a midget.
Harry, I have little
Excellent.
people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this?
Joy said you called him a midget.
Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry.
Abruptly, he
I'm
smiles
only
and changes
kidding,
tone.
Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
He's hiding something. That was fast. He changes his tone. Yeah, he's hiding something. Yeah, why is he hiding it? Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. I'm glad we exhausted the dialogue options with Joyce.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
What? Wait, what? hold on. Was he just incredibly sexist there? I think I missed it for a moment. Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven. Is he talking about babies? And couldn't make it here in time for the voting? I don't think I understand sexism enough to fully grasp what he's saying, but I get the feeling he's being sexist. Powder has failed the comprehension check.
Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait.
What election
When
is
she
he
got
talking
back,
about?
the whole thing was over.
What election was he talking about, though? I forgot the context. Which election?
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Was that a success? Drama? Casserole? What casserole? I thought he was being sexist by saying casserole, and then now they're talking about casseroles all of a sudden. What's this casserole a metaphor? Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry.
He flicks his
Do
finger.
not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
What election? I'm missing something here. Forgot. Did I forget something? What's this election?
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction.
It makes for a fine distraction. I feel like, this is a Cranky's kind of humor. I've heard Joy seems to think the union is lowballing her. Alright.
Yes. Low-balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
He's suddenly very serious. Are you saying you're not a rich type? Are you saying you understand because you are a rich type? Lowballing. What was the union's demands again? I think the union's demands are quite reasonable. I'm curious why he is happy with those demands. Or is he happy with this current situation? I don't know if I trust him or not.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Joyce? Joyce's childish and irresponsible behavior? Joyce mentioned an election for union leader. The other candidate suspiciously disappeared. Oh, okay, yeah, thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that. The other candidate mysteriously disappeared. I don't remember who the other candidate was. Yes, she did talk about how the Evrart twins were constantly swapping in the election. Why haven't you let her in to see you? Is he gonna say she didn't come to see him?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Man, can we just bring Joyce here? Can we be like, hey Joyce, come follow me and Kim. We're gonna take you to Evrart tomorrow. Wanna go? She's probably not gonna leave her boat, her filthy rich boat.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, but she could walk in. She totally could. Bring a merc along with her too. Bring a mercenary. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Oh, alright. I don't really understand what's going on. I think Big politics. I think big business politics is a little over my head, but I'll just see how it plays out between the fat cats.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your
do.
business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this
He makes me
is
all
secret.
confess again. He's saying that none of what we say is secret, right? Is that what he's saying? He's saying that everything that our presence here will be known. Is he threatening us? I can't tell.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell
Look
her how
around.
overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Evrart doesn't mind.
Oh, yeah. Sure, no problem. Will do.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Okay, I feel like, was that whatever. The language of rich people in high positions is something that I have a hard time grasping. He's pissed you talked to Joyce first, I think. Oh, well, that's his fault. My God, he's so hard to reach. Of course I talked to Joyce first. God. But yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. It's very difficult for me to read the subtext and to read between the lines, actually. So it's helpful to have someone explain it. Hi, Zoe. Here, have a head pat. Boop, boop, boop. How are you? I hope your neck feels better now that it's been a day. Boop, boop, boop. We are still at Evrart. What we did was we saved. We went to the previous save. And then afterwards, we bought a ton of drugs. Well, not that many drugs. You can see we only have one left. But we bought some drugs and then went back to talking to Evrart. And then we still failed our roll. Oh, yeah, and before that, we met a mega rich guy inside the container. Remember that container that we rolled a check for and failed? This time we succeeded somehow. After we saved, bought drugs, and went back. I thought we were gonna fail, but we didn't. And then we went inside, and then he talked a whole bunch of stuff about how he was a high-value individual, and how, like, trickle-down economics was great, but he didn't use that word. He was just saying how people need to work for their money, and how he was totally stimulating the economy by buying yachts and stuff. It still hurts a bit. Okay, I hope it feels better, like, afterwards. Rest well. And then after we left the high value individual, we just ran straight for Evrart, and then we had our mental breakdown, but this time we had enough drugs to keep us happy and sane. And then now we're talking to Evrart about actual police questions, and so we have all these dialogue options that we're gonna go through. What was in the container? It was a man. It was a man with, like, some sort of light show around him, so it looked like physics was bending around him or something. And they called him an extremely high value individual. I forgot his name, but it was Mr. D something. Not Dubois. It was Mr. D. Dion? I forgot his name. He was a rich guy, basically. And also, while we were at the rich guy's place, our money ticker here got, like, huge. But once we left, that effect was over. Basically, a rich guy subscribed to the pseudoscience of something called a Weiss coefficient. The embodiment of capitalism spirit. Yes, sums it up perfectly. I want to talk about the hanging. I can't believe I missed it. It's okay. We'll probably go back to him at some point. He still has a dialogue option left for us. Once we level up our conceptualization enough, we'll go do a roll next to the rich guy to give him an investment idea. Who knows? Maybe we can get some money out of it. We begged him for money. He gave us 3 real, and we were like, that's nothing. And then he said, you gotta work for the rest. Such a meanie. I wish the dialogue option for begging for money from Joyce opened back up, though. What do I want to talk about? Do you know there's a mega rich light bending guy inside one of the containers outside? Yeah. Might as well go through this dialogue option so you can learn more about the mega rich light bending guy.
Mega rich light bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there?
He doesn't know. He's so rich, he could get in anywhere. Or slime like him must have oozed into the drafts. He must have been in the container when someone accidentally closed the door. Or I don't know how he got in there. We asked for money and he gave us a lesson of work ethic. What a guy. Hey, Harry has an amazing work ethic. Where's he now? Struggling to get above 20 rel to pay his rent. Kim has an amazing work ethic. Probably really good considering how he's been following us this whole time. But he's not rich either. We need to have good work ethic so we can steal more stuff to sell for money, and then we'll be mega rich ourselves. And then put it in an investment. Except it's kind of hard, right? You need to know a guy to know a guy. Alright, he must have been in the container when someone accidentally closed the door. Except it locks from the inside, which is strange. Aren't containers supposed to lock from the outside? He's so rich he could get in anywhere.
Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega rich light bending guys.
What? He's just rolling for it. So what? I think he wants to take down the proletariat, Evrart. You know, some of him may have been a figment of my imagination. Nothing can stop an innovative mind. You know what? I think he wants to take down the proletariat, Evrart.
Honestly, Harry, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbour, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega rich. I have a reputation to protect.
He shakes his head. What? Does he know about the mega rich light-bending guy? For God's sake, you're a socialist. The mega rich are people too. He was a nice man. Gave me some stock tips. Or the transportation of the mega rich should be more tightly regulated. It didn't seem like he was safe. Huh? You should be honored by the presence of this magus. He was half Rovashilian blood and amassed his fortune using the mysterious bondamnation hut. I don't think I even understand what I'm saying. I want to click on it just because I don't understand what I'm saying. Yes, for God's sake, you're a socialist. But I'm worried about my stats. Wasn't I supposed to be a communist? Don't I need to be more communist? The mega rich are people too, or transformation of the mega rich should be more tightly regulated. He was deaf some kind of magus. Let's say
Harry,
this.
It's beginning to dawn on me that you're a real fascist. A mega fascist who imagines mega rich light bending fascists. I love it. Thank you for sharing this facet of yourself with us.
Oh god, we have a little bit of fascist in us. Alright, I didn't even understand what I was saying. I just wanted to say it. Oh, let's become a little more commie. Like any good commie, I guess. Need to become a fascist first and do a transition state into socialism, into state communism, into communism, or however that works.
I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next, Harry.
Alright, well, can we get some more commie dialogue
Not for
options?
1 second did he believe there's an actual mega rich person somewhere in his container town.
Alright, well that's a good thing that he didn't believe it. You call me Mr. Dubois, why? Alright, I want to talk about the hanging. The hanging's kind of important, but because it's important, should I talk about it first or later? Aren't you gonna ask me? I don't want to talk about the hanging.
Of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez.
He nods.
I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you.
Alright, tell us some info.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Yeah, let's just talk about it. I sense there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
The Nazis did call themselves nationalist socialists. Yes, you're right. They did. That's awful. Let's excise the racism from the Nazism. Would it become any better? Then they wouldn't be the same anymore, right? It's so easy for good intentions to become overrun with bad things by finding something bad to latch onto. Why can't we just be nice to each other?
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Alright, yeah, let's do that. What are they saying? I can't read between the lines.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
What? He slaps himself on the forehead. Well, I certainly am talented at opening doors, considering we opened the door to the container to the mega rich light guy. But yeah, you've heard wrong, Evrart. Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
What's he asking for? Stop beating around the bush. We have opened a lot of doors. That is true, we have. I even have a key I stole.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
Yeah, so you have the key to that door? What door? What's in the door?
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Alright, well then, why don't you open it yourself? Why can't you get one of your men to open it, An excellent opportunity. I don't even understand. Maybe I can't. This is definitely the arch-liar, though. I'm glad we found a descriptor for him. Evrart, the arch-liar. Why don't you open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do.
Hey, I don't have that extraordinary
You look like you could run around all day.
We're not of that build. We're just a big-brain man.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
Ah, thanks, Kim, for reading in between the lines for me, because I didn't get it.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help.
He turns back to you.
So what will it be, Harry?
Well, whose door is it? I don't understand. Why do you want a door open?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
Oh, is it the guy who was smoking the cigarette? I see him as a weasel. Or is he talking about a different weasel? There's a lot of weaselly people in this place. What kind of weasel? What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel.
No, it can't be that guy.
When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
Oh, really? Yeah? What do you mean? So who is it? He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
He puts his glasses back on. My God, he and Joyce are cut of the same cloth. Joyce was like, you go investigate the drug trade. And he's like, go open a door. I can't decide which one's worse. I think he's worse because he's actively doing something. Joyce was okay, cool with us not telling her the outcomes of our investigation. But he wants something actually done. No, I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Alright, well, I can't accept this thing. Refuse a task for now. I'll accept it later.
Of course, Harry, I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Even worse, we won't be able to speak like equals about the murder.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's talk about other things
Perhaps
first.
This was just bad timing for you. Know that you can always come back to me. I really hope you do.
He winks at you.
For your sake, my sake, and for your gun's sake too.
He's holding the gun over our head. When can we stop worrying about our gun?
Yes, we both understand what you meant.
This may be the only way, he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
Yeah, we should reconsider it. We will. But Joyce wanted us to look into drug trade. This guy wants us to be his thug. Yeah. You summarized it perfectly. This guy wants us to be his thug. Joyce just wanted us to do regular police stuff. These commies are all corrupt. He's not a Is he a commie? I'm confused. Is he actually a commie? Well, when I look at him, I don't see a commie. He's not ideologically pure. He's not a real commie. Alright, yeah, these if this is what a commie means, we need a rebranding. I don't want to be a commie anymore. I want to be a peopleist, a populist. I want to be like a humanist. Someone who's actually for the people. Screw communism. We're gonna do populism. I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade.
What?
He smacks
Harry,
his forehead.
How could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
No, but we were told.
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
Character arc in one scene. Yeah. Are you actually investigating this? No, I'm not. Lie. I'll lie this time.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend.
The man
But you
rubs
know
his
what?
temple. He perks up.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Alright, that's interesting. I'm not really sure how to deal with this drug trade
He's
mess.
hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
Alright, well, I guess that's confirmation that he's guilty, since otherwise, he would have reacted differently. He would have been joking about it if he was not involved with drug trade, but because he is hiding something, it means he is involved with the drug trade, I suppose.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
The lieutenant looks him in the eye. He seems upset that we're looking into this. I lied. I just said that. Joyce said that. I meant to say that Joyce said that. He was into the drug trade.
You too, Lieutenant.
He chuckles suddenly.
You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
That's because we're easier to manipulate, unlike Kim.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
The lieutenant quickly replies and turns to you. Hey, Kim, how do you not know my name? Can you give me my real name? Because I don't know my name. Alright, are you gonna ask me how I got in?
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window.
Oh, that's why he wants us to be his thug.
Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
I understand. Wait, no, you don't have a window. Does he have a window? You don't have a window.
It was a figure of speech, Harry. Of course I don't have a window. I'm in a container.
So how'd you know? What?
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
I guess he has a local runner telling him stuff. Alright, you call me Mr. Dubois. Why? Let's talk about my lost gun.
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Evrart, I call you Harry.
Alright, yeah, sure.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name? No, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you?
Shrugged
What are
with
the odds
amazed
of that?
expression. Oh no, he found out.
I think the odds of that are very low.
Yeah, we should stop talking now. Harry, shut your mouth.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
It's true. My memory is a bit hazy. My memory is fine. I'm just testing you. My memory isn't fine. Rhetoric, a medium success. Might be a good idea to hide your confusion. My memory memory is fine, but I don't think I should say we're just testing you. My memory is a bit hazy. I just drink a lot. We should have stayed an alcoholic.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently, my sources were wrong.
He passed the brown
However,
folder in
if
front
you
of him.
did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder.
Alright, he is offering the folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips.
Maybe we'll come back to it later.
I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done.
So do we go take his folder or not?
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Alright, I don't know what it is, but we're focusing on it way too hard. Stop looking, Harry. Stop looking.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Evrart over his spectacles. Wait, does he have my badge? Does he have my badge? Is that what he's saying? My missing badge, is it in his folder?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Do I get an option to ask whether he has my lost badge?
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Do some probing first. Huh? What kind of cop does it say I am?
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you seem to be, a lot of the time, but right now there's no reason to be. Let loose a little. Be you.
Who's me? Does he have my previous? Yeah, how does he know? Seems like information reaches him really fast. What's going on? He's such a scary man.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Yeah, he clearly doesn't know much about my past, though, which is unfortunate. Where did you get that folder?
Ah, this?
He closes the
My
folder.
friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
What? My friends in your organization? What friends?
This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt.
Thank you for explaining to me, game. I'm clearly not well versed in the language of corruption, capital, politics.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
Yeah, go show Kim. I don't need to see it.
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand.
He turns back
Please
to you.
continue, Harry.
Kim suspects something. +1. I get a good roll. Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids? Or Is that confirming his suspicions or not?
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man, do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I don't strike myself as a family man. I would be an awful family man. You're right, I don't.
That's why I like you, Harry. A
Fat
good
fingers
man
pointing at
knows
you.
both his strengths and his weaknesses, and you, my friend, you are one of the all-time greats.
Because I know my strengths and weaknesses, I can't trust a word that comes out of this guy's mouth. Let me get this straight. What is my full name? Can I even say that? I don't want to click on it because I'm worried that it'll be a ding to this roll. And this roll is kind of okay right now, actually. Yeah. Alright, it's okay. So I'm gonna roll. If I fail this 92%, that's gonna be crazy. Be green, please.
As you look at the folder,
Very
Evrart
low
covers
roll.
it with
Almost
his
a
hand
failure.
and pets it. Is he trying to hide that it's not a real RCM folder? It certainly doesn't have the RCM stamp on it.
Medium success. I barely made it. I actually almost failed this roll, right? Or did I? I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, that's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me.
He's
This
so
is from the
pretty.
Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
Easy. The RCM's not corrupt. Man, I hate this guy. He's so scary. I don't mind him that much, but oh my god, he's terrifying. You know, dealing with big wigs like this. What do you do? They don't like you. You don't like them. There's just tension, and it's not the good kind of tension. I feel like a cornered rat. Oh, Harry, you got me. Yes. This is the Census Bureau. Can you get? Okay, I see. You're not supposed to just get stuff from the Census Bureau.
You got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. This guy just showed himself to be untrustworthy, but he knows that. We know that he's untrustworthy. Not the sexual kind. Yeah, not the good kind of tension.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said,
He looks
now I'm
annoyed.
actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
Alright, well, what is my full
That
name?
means he doesn't really know anything about you.
That's good. I would still like to see those census documents, but I can't say that now.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois? Let's just pretend that. Let's just pretend.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Did we actually get our name? Let's see. Name unknown. Nope. We didn't get our name, actually, because we didn't get any official confirmation. Nah. Well, let's talk about my lost gun. Alright, you know what? Or I finished investigating the local drug trade. Is this just gonna piss him off? I feel like if we say this, then we won't. How do power, how do politics work? Well, saying this just make him. No, does he need us? Yeah. The real question is, does he need us? If he needs us, then we can say something like, we can hold something over his head. If he doesn't need us, then we can't hold anything over his head. That's the question, but I don't know whether or not he needs us or not. That's how these things work, right? If you're playing a game of poison, if you're playing a game of cats with people like this, you need to be important. Joyce needed us. We're the only people that can move around here. But does he need us? Are we a distraction? Are we someone he wants to get rid of? Or are we someone he wants to use, that he needs to use? Let's see what he offers you in return for thug work. Option 2. Alright. I won't ruin my chances with him just yet. Maybe he'll need us if we agree for option 2. After all, we'll be learning a secret of
A
his.
fantastic change
Maybe.
of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll brief you and give you the key.
Alright, we'll talk to Manana.
And just like that, it's happening. The roller coaster is moving. Too late to take it back now.
Well, maybe we can get Manana's thoughts on this guy. I like Manana. He's a nice guy. Who's the weasel?
Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss?
Can I learn who's living there? You don't need to go in or anything. Obviously, we'll go in. Anything else? No. We're good now. We're cool now. Let's just talk about the lost gun a bit more, though.
Yes, your lost gun. My
face
best
are
men are
serious.
on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone.
The answer is, he doesn't know where it is.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that.
He winks
It's
at
just
you.
a matter of time and effort.
Pretty sure some lady has it, and it's taken somewhere. I don't know where, though.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him.
Yeah,
He might
that's
even
right.
be holding your gun hostage.
Well, that's what I'm actually wondering. Are you holding my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Why do I want my gun back exactly? Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
What do you mean, are you kidding? Are you kidding or are you not kidding? Well, at least my gun's held in safekeeping, but they said a woman. The pawn shop said that a woman took it. Huh? I'm confused. Was the woman working with him? Did he capture the woman? So you can suck on it. So I can suck on the gun. So I can suck myself off. Suck on those memories those guns have made. The 3 kills I have marked inside my badge. Or whatever the heck this thing is. No, not this thing. The one on my clipboard.
Of course.
The lieutenant replies
understand.
dryly.
We help you, you help us.
Alright, I'm gonna leave now. There's no way I'm gonna talk to him about the local drug trade right now. I don't think that that's a good idea. If I click on it, he'll just dislike us, and right now I don't think we're indispensable.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Oh, thanks. I was wondering how to get out. Great, why don't I get stuck in here?
You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Oh, we're a part of the union now! Yay! We become a union thug, so we're part of the union now. Alright, well, we've successfully finished the dialogue with Evrart. This was the entirety of today. I do kind of want to go on for a little longer, but I also need to go to the bathroom. So either end here or I go to the bathroom and play for another hour. This is a good stopping point though, all things considered. Since the next thing I'm gonna do is just run around this place and click and look at stuff. No, I do want to click and look at stuff. It's just I don't know, I feel bad if I need to go to the bathroom. You know what? I'll keep playing a little longer because I do want to see this place. We just ran straight to Evrart, right? We ran straight to him, and we didn't get to see much of the. We didn't get to see much of what is this? Yeah, there we go. We didn't really see much of the rest of the place, so let's go to the rest of the place. And Zell, that way we can see the uber rich man, and we'll show you the uber rich man if we get up to there. I think we should be able to get up there. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a moment. I'll be right back. I'm back. Let me close this, and now yeah. Let's see the uber rich guy first, and then afterwards we'll walk around this place a little more and loot stuff because I'm sure there's more money lying around here, considering how much money was lying around here in the first place. Let's see, where's the uber rich man? Oh, he wasn't here. Remember this container? You were here for the container, right? But we managed to convince the guy inside to open the container for us. And here he is, the uber rich man. Oh, we'll do one dialogue option with him.
What can I do for you?
Although you cannot see his face, you can tell he's smiling warmly. Yeah, hi! Here's the uber rich, mega rich, light bending guy. Let's talk to him about one thing, like how did you become so rich?
Oh, no. Not this again.
What's the matter, Kip?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is.
Alright.
And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
It's okay, Kim. You can stop berating us.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Grad.
Before that, when you ask him who he is, he'll say he's an extremely high net worth individual.
All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Uber rich light betting guy, what's your wisdom? What is his wisdom? His wisdom is to inherit money and then invest it.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
And then we can ask him. Well, I'll just go through this dialogue trait. What's it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level.
It's good wisdom if you're already rich. Are you already rich, you?
But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what.
I wonder what kind of stuff he has stock in. What kind of stuff he essentially is a partial owner of.
Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
And then we say, man, it sounds being
This
great.
truly, it's almost entirely carefree.
He nods.
It really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
Yeah, lucky man, this one.
Hey. Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's what you need to ask him about.
Yeah, and then I guess we'll see something. I'll show you his Weiss coefficient stuff. When you say there's something strange
What do you
about
mean?
you. His essence seems to signify actual surprise. Well, I don't know how to put it. You look somehow a little
Are you
different.
talking about my chin?
His what? His chin? Yeah, it's the chin. We didn't do this before, so let's click on
Please
it.
behave yourself.
Lieutenant whispers here. I don't know what his chin looks like.
I've never heard anybody say anything about my chin. Yet, I know that people often tell each other half-truths, things they think the other party would wish to hear.
Well, what about your
Being
chin?
rich does not make one impervious to the human condition. Maybe I do have a strange chin, and you're the first person to call me out on this. Not that you should, but you did. For this, I'm grateful.
Alright, we'll do the other one so you can see the Weiss coefficient thing.
Are you talking about?
There we
Oh,
go.
That's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
Alright, time to learn pseudoscience again. Is what? Yeah, his chin. We can't even see his chin, to be
The
honest.
Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann
Yeah.
coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so,
We'll wait for him
the
to
laws of
finish
physics begin
talking.
to bend around the high net worth individual.
Yeah, when we're around this guy, for some reason our money counter jumps all the way up. I guess the game decided that, the game makers decided this would be a fun thing to put in. It is fun. We're around the rich guy. He feels so rich that we feel rich in our hearts. So what is our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient in the pseudoscientific
The
world?
Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient for you and this individual appears to be
Oh, I should do something. I should hold my flashlight. We have 15 million real? We think we do, yeah.
0.9998. Repeating.
This is the pseudoscience.
That's not good for you.
Are you telling me you're so rich that light literally bends around your
Among
face?
other things. But calm down. I'm but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
Really?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
Kim, are you seeing this weird
I
stuff?
see nothing of the sort.
Hey,
To be
Kim,
frank,
come
all I
on.
see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Yes.
All right, so that's who this guy is. But before we leave, I want to hold a flashlight and see if we feel a little different. Where's my flashlight tools? Is this the flashlight? Yeah. Let's hold the flashlight. What happens when we have it here? Well, they say our Weiss-Weisman coefficient is a bit different. There's something strange about you. You look different. And then let's talk about the coefficient. So what's our coefficient? It didn't change. Okay. I thought that because we are holding a flashlight, maybe things would change. That is not true. Anyway, so that was the guy in the container. Now we can fully explore this place, having obtained the union card that allows us to leave whenever we want. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Svalsund. What does that mean? Svalsund means white fjord in Arden. Thank you. Thank you, Encyclopedia Brain. Wait, Whaleford. Fjord. A composite eye of halogen lights watching you, emitting a low buzz. It's watching me. Yeah, my god. This is why I get paranoid. Alright, where's more stuff to take? It's looting time. Is there money in there? Oh, what's my head saying? The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. Why is there a blood smell? Money, yeah, money. It's locked. Aww. We need to find a key, yeah? We're pretty good at finding keys. Maybe we'll be able to get it. More money! There we go. I think when I click on these take money stuff, I have to like carefully move my cursor up then sideways. Industrial sized thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. Oh my god, I want some. Wait, can we? Grab. Oh, that's money. More money is always good. Yeah, we're rapidly gaining back the money we lost on drugs. The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow, white waves on red. Alright, and then there might have been some stuff in Evgart's office that we missed, so let's go back and take a look at it. The coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. And over here, there's nothing else. Great, now we can talk to the only other person in this place, who's Leo, who's Evgart's secretary. How do I get out? I need to carefully... carefully click my way out. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Get out, Mr. Harry. Yeah. Hey, Leo. How are you doing?
Container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, put the logos on.
What's red supposed to signify?
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
That's so sweet. Let's sing together.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
What does sick mean? No, that's an English thing I don't realize. Ubi Sund. What kind of place is Ubi? Yeah?
Container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, now belongs to Evrart.
Tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. Hi, Ian, what you doing?
Evrart, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
People actually seem to like Evrart a lot. Sic with square brackets usually is an abbreviation of Sic erat scriptum, which is Latin for thus it had been written, meaning the quote prior was transcribed as it was found in the original source, complete with errors, colloquialisms, etc. Alright, let's go back up. What did I say? From the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Mundi. Yeah? So it's the before part, right? Wow, that's transcribed. I mean, it is Encyclopedia Brain, so it makes sense. I must have gotten it from an encyclopedia somewhere.
I see you are not a union man, mister.
No, I am a union man.
You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face. Hey, we just became a union man. We got our union card and everything. What is it with you people and scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer. And?
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Don't worry, I got a union card. What's in that container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm.
Oh, that one.
He looks at
That
the container.
should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Oh, it's actually, I think we're pointing to the fantasy guy. Yeah, Leo sounds like a good fellow. Yeah, he does. He seems really nice. I'm gonna drink some water.
Told you.
Told you. Oh. The game glitched out. The game glitched out. We know what's in the container. Kim knows what's in the container. The container that we were talking about that we pointed to was the one containing the uber mega rich guy. But unfortunately the game didn't account for this, so that's alright. Sometimes that happens. I guess they really didn't expect us to open the container before talking to him, I guess. Do you work here?
Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture. Well, hi, Mr. Bellick. I'll call you Leo. You can call me Harry. Yeah?
I'm like Mr. Evrat's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Evrart is away.
He chuckles. Okay. He must know a lot of things then.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
A good-hearted chuckle again. A lady? Who's Miss Beaufort? Can we go visit Miss Beaufort? We are always looking to meet more ladies.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
The lieutenant looks up at Leo. Yes, that kind of sucks, but probably would take maybe more work to take everything into account. Yeah. So it's fine, really. It's just always a little jarring. I'm just surprised. I don't really mind. But it took me a moment to figure out what was going on.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Just a little minor nitpick. Yeah, that's hot. Well, overall, I think it's fine, you know, but I can't help but notice it's there. Anyway, can we meet this real pretty lady? I want to meet this real pretty lady. We're always down to meet more pretty ladies. That does sound like a pretty lady. Very edible. Very suckable.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am.
Wow, busy guy, yeah? Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned? Yeah, can we go meet her?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Evrart put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Oh, we found out who the gardener is. Well, we already have a pretty lady here. Well, the gardener, yeah, the gardener. Seems like we found out the real pretty lady and the gardener who's really mean to us are the same people.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
Lawyerly, yeah. She's all smart and stuff. She's so cool now. I guess she's very important too. Yes, I was talking about the gardener.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
Do you think she'll become the next Evrart and Edgar?
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry about that.
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes. I'm sorry you don't have kids. Well, You looking to adopt any? I'm sure Kuno would love to be adopted into a nice family. Huh?
Law school? Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka the gardener?
Okay, so this is the union fixer, the gardener. You can always adopt Leo. Yeah, how about this? Instead of having kids, we'll adopt you as a kid. He could adopt Kuno. Yeah, and he can adopt Kuno, and we'll be all one big happy family. Yeah?
Looks like it.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip, too.
I'm sure she is. She just knows how to be nice. She was so nice when she was the gardener back then. Little guy smiles a disarming smile at you.
Telling the gardener you know her name might throw her off. Perhaps something to consider later.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess we can go back. Maybe we can be friends. What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He waves at the containers towering behind him. That's not true. He was singing this funny little song about how they used to be wild pines and now they're not. This is a red check, cannot be retried. Well, let's
The containers in the yard are green
that was
in
pretty
wild
good.
pines
Good
livery,
roll.
as
Easy
the
roll.
mountains rising behind Leo is all red in union colors.
Red is for socialism and white is for communism in this world, I guess.
It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
Or is there no difference? What does red signify? Yeah?
There appear to be cisterns underneath the union container covers.
Cisterns. What's a cistern? I don't know. Whatever. This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Looks suspicious.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Well, what are they hiding? Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really.
He
Mr.
shrugs.
Evrart doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
He's loose-lipped. While you share some of your loose-lipped knowledge with us, what's underneath these red covers? A cistern from Middle English cistern, from Latin cisterna, from cista, box, from ancient Greek basket, is a space excavated in bedrock or soil designed for catching and storing water. To prevent leakage, the interior of the cistern was often lined with hydraulic plaster, so something holding water. Why are there these giant things holding water covered in red? That's confusing. What's underneath those red covers?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Oh, okay. He's not done with all the cisterns. Can I just take a look at one of them that he hasn't covered yet? Thanks, Yo. You've been very helpful.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
The little guy assumes merrily. Where is everyone? The harbor's empty. Yeah? Why can't we ask him about the hanging? He seems nice, likable. He'll talk. Where is everyone?
Most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
How are you keeping yourself alive? I think these better read by Encyclopedia's voice. I like Encyclopedia's voice too. What?
So no one is working?
Yeah, is no one working? Someone must be. He is working.
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrart is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
He pauses to think. True, we need more Encyclopedia. Yeah, where was Encyclopedia to tell us what was going on?
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrart sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops but seems eager to tell you more. Oh my god! We can get Titus information? What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer. Yeah, we'll lean closer too. Just tell it to us, please.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Evrart telling them to take some time off.
Oh, but what did they actually do? Did they really get into a fight or something? Because they did not kill anyone, I think.
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details, That's just how boys are, you know.
No chuckle.
I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Hey, you haven't been in a fight since you were in middle school. But Titus and his boys, they're not in middle school. Give us the tea about Titus. Yeah, he didn't give us that much tea. Come on, give us
Easy,
more.
Leo. Let's keep this on the hard ease.
He looks to you for assistance.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Alright, this was successful. So, oh, too rowdy, Leo. What kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary? Or, okay, Leo, let's hear about this fight you got into. Which one's going with the flow? I'm not actually sure. He looks to you for assistance. Too rowdy?
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days.
I feel like he's a pleasant guy to be around. Passes the time, I think. I like to. If I were working, I'd like to hear him talk.
Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who, no, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
I could listen to him talk for days. Yeah, me too. I love hearing old men talk. Old men always have the most interesting stories because they've lived such a long life, and they always have this or that to talk about, especially if they're lonely like him. Then they're definitely looking for company. Yeah, especially since most people won't listen to them. Is there really nothing else I can talk about? What are you doing with the containers? Where was the thing that I was talking to? I think where is everybody, right?
So
I'm just gonna skip through
Titus
this
and his
too.
boys got into
See if I can get
him and his
anything
boys stirred up
else
something in
from
No,
him.
I don't think they killed anyone.
little
Let's
guy
better talk
shies
about
a
something
little.
else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
Ah, come on. I don't
He
mind.
probably doesn't know anything anyway. Who in their right mind would tell him?
Okay, that's fair. Well, you're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my
Irish?
dad after he
Is
got
it
a bit violent.
Irish?
Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
The new world? Is there a new world? Does that mean there's an old world, a new world, and a new world?
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
He does sound a bit Irish. Alright, then maybe Irish is based off of Irish, which would make sense.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Alright, well, let's see if we can go back to that previous thing, though, and see if anything changes. Where is everyone?
So no.
And then
Titus and his
afterwards,
boys got into some drunken...
what kind of
Oh,
trouble?
Him and his boys
and then
stirred
what
up...
did they
I guess-
actually
Easy.
do?
Look at him.
Okay,
It's not
and then
going to
let's
be anything.
talk
I
about
remember
him.
I was the runt of the class. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business.
Or Scottish in the way he talks about sheep. I don't know much about the Scots. I guess they have a lot to do with sheep. Are they shepherds?
But Mr. Evrart and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he
Wow,
needed
they go
stitches
way
on his
back.
head. Noel never started another fight with anyone after this.
They go way back. He and Evrart are old friends. This is a family-owned union.
Mr. Evrart and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Evrart. I'm sure you'll be good friends. He's friends with everyone around here.
The little guy starts coughing. I wonder if he doesn't know which one's Evrart and Edgar. Can you tell him apart? There is a thing with Scottish people being sheep fuckers. Oh, really? Well, you know what? They can do them, I suppose. Nothing wrong with the little sheep fucking since we eat them anyway. Yeah, I don't understand why people think that sheep fucking, think that animal fucking so bad when we eat them anyway. And if we are gonna really be moral about this, we do neither, since we don't know how to get the sheep to consent. Might as well give them a bit of love. Yeah, I know, right? The speaker tower is silent. There is no work to organize in the yard below. Oh, this is a speaker. I didn't realize. That's true. Of course, it would be great if we gave sheep the ability to consent, but all the meat eaters would be a little unhappy, because then we really can't eat meat. But then that's an overall good for the world, right? If we manage to allow sheep to consent, that means they really think. That means that they don't get eaten anymore. Now we have sheep rights. You missed some money near the speaker. Money? Money? Where is it? I'm pressing tab, but I must have... Oh, there it is! You have good eyes! You have really good eyes. Oh my god. Money! Yeah! Who knows? Oh! How much was the cost of rent? I think it was like 21 real, right? Seems like we're making up all the money that we lost. Just a little more and we'll make all of it up. Is there a place that I need to go to that I'm not going to? No, I think I went where I needed to go. We can make rent. Oh, yeah. Well, do you call a hostel stay rent, actually? Yeah, I'm calling it rent because it feels like rent to me, but I'm not actually sure what you call a hotel payment. What is this?
A rusting control panel.
I already used it. Let's see. Where else can I go? What's down there? Can I talk to them? You're the right stuff, Measurehead. Oh, it's Measurehead's babe. That's what that is. See if there's anything else. What's this? White pine trees are printed on the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. Well, that's kind of nice. I like that logo. It's our babe now. Yeah, she's our babe now. Oh, that lady is. That lady is the best. She'll give it to anyone so long as we look strong. And we looked strong. We were a total Chad that time. Bless you. Yeah, thanks. I sneezed a little bit. Collecting rainwater. Oh, this is her collecting rainwater. I sneeze randomly. It's not because I'm sick. I don't know why. I've always had this problem of sneezing randomly. It just happens. Yeah. Thank you for all the blessings. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Can we smoke them? No. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red, potent Pilsner. If we try hard enough, we can lick it. But we're trying to be abstinent right now.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads René Arnaud.
René Arnaud. So this is where René works. I'm going to look around. I forgot, who was René again? It's the cutest. Thank you.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
That's okay. No, I mean, no one's gonna mind us poking around a little bit, right? Who's René again, though? I forgot.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Take the picture. What's in it? What are the pictures?
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
What's René again? I forgot who René was. Oh boy. Did I meet René? I'm sure I'll find René again at some point, then I'll figure it out.
Why did you take that picture of René?
The lieutenant asked, glancing at the photo. I'm gonna ask him about it. I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim. I'm gonna ask him about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier.
He remarked, surprised.
Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
Oh, René! I remember now. I didn't remember his name because I didn't associate him with the Union. René works... This is René's booth?
This is the night watchman's booth.
Oh, René is a night watchman. The night watchman also is under the Union, I assume, since you need the Union card to get it. He's the guy with the balls. He's the guy who wanted us to get him a ball. Remember? The old soldier man, the monarchist dude. Yeah, that old man. Can I click on this? Can I get down here? Also, my game is lagging. I think the rain particles are not helping. Options. Let me see if I can get rid of some of the what do you call them? some of the things that are taking a toll on my computer. Environment FX, maybe medium. Alright, continue. Oh, is it better now? Yeah, there we go. The game's a little better now. The rain was really doing a number on my computer. Turning shadows off can help a lot. Okay, let me go. Where's the shadows? Dynamic shadows. Off. Alright, there we go. Continue. Wow, you're right. Still, yeah, that's so much better than before. Before it was like super lagging. Now it's almost back to normal. Who knew rain would be such a toll on the machine? Alright, did I explore everything? I finished Jamrock shuffling everywhere, right? Time to go back and then we'll explore this place a little more. Because I definitely left things behind here. Alright, there's so much stuff here to see. Oh yeah. There's something else that you missed, Zell. I probably can't go through it again. I can't go through it again, but basically, it's often the unexpected things that fuck with FPS. That makes sense. Although in retrospect, it makes more sense. But yeah, I didn't realize that the environment would cause the problem. But this payphone, we called something like a video rental, and we suddenly got a memory, I think of us, somewhere in Revachol, with a beautiful young lady, and it seemed like we have some memory of the video rental place. A giant aspirin on the pillow with a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. What? And then someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. Who could it be? Someone big, considering the giant aspirin. What's this? Alright, there was money in here. I reloaded so I didn't get the...
Someone has forgotten to properly close.
There was not
one
money
of the
in here.
drawers.
I forgot what was in here.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Open the drawer.
The drawer opens
Oh, we've
smoothly.
been here before.
Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
That's okay, we'll go through it again. Browse the
Hundreds
folders.
of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
I still do wonder whether these documents contain data of what's being sold, or if it doesn't have that.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting? Browse them. I think it was too much for my brain to
It's
handle.
hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Volition. Force yourself to go through the folders. It's 42%. Wait, is there anything inside my inside my clothing that can help with my volition? Shivers, physical instrument, savoir-faire, electrochemistry, physique, and morale. I can get rid of this right now, I think. Composure, savoir-faire, interfacing, inland empire. Is there anything that can help with volition? None of these have any effects, I think. Wait, this one does. It gives me empathy, but not volition. Reaction, electrochemistry, suggestion, drama. Nope, nothing. Yeah, I think there's nothing. That's okay. We'll just...
The file
There we
cabinet
go.
stands steady as
try to
ever.
roll it.
And
Who knows?
whatever's
Well, maybe
hidden
we're
here
lucky. Oh my
is hidden
god,
well.
we're lucky. Last time we didn't get
Concentration
it.
isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in
believed it
logistics
and it worked.
would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Yeah. Oh wait, actually we did roll it, right? The last time. I remember now, because we also got the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special
Can we go
word
back to Leo and
embossed.
ask him about
Water
this?
Everart's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners.
More banners. What's more banners? We should bring this note to Leo and ask him about
All
it.
items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Turn to the lieutenant. Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Evrart.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
Let's go back and talk to Leo.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Take another look at the
Remember,
note.
Leo, Everart's
It's the
shoes.
same
All
thing.
items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled. The
Leave
drawer
the jar.
sli-
Let's ask Leo about the special borscht. I hope that they'll let me. Someone left the coffee machine on. But let's look at this cabinet first, since there's more stuff to take. Eh? Oh, I remember this. Let's wear it. Or not. Visual calculus. Let's wear it, and then... No, I don't think that'll help. I was gonna wear it and go look at the guy inside the container, but I don't think it'll actually help. Cool glasses, yeah. It makes us lose some drama though. But you know what? Let's wear it for now. It looks cool. Oh my god, look at that. We can see it on his face. Can I zoom in anymore? No, I can't zoom in anymore. Actually, I think it matches Kent more. I wish I could hand it off to him and then have him swap his glasses out. It matches his orange shirt. Alright, we also have this. This Mazovian economic book, which we will not read today, but I will read next time I come and play. Yeah. But before that, let's go talk to Leo. Alright, I got his to-do list. Will he tell me what the special borscht is? I hope he will, but it's also possible that that's not an allowed action. Let's see if it is. Just need to go here. Leo, we're coming for you. Where are you? It's actually quite a long distance to get there. This old man's really good at running. Hey, Leo. Yeah, there we go. Hi. Tell us about the borscht.
I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Yeah, you're like a breath of fresh air, Leo. Everyone here is so tight-lipped around me. But we're buddies. We're real buddies, you. Wow, we look handsome. Oh, yeah, we do. I wish they updated this profile picture to show us how nice we look in these new shades. Leo, in the future. If I have some questions for you, if that's not too much trouble, I don't want to have this greeting be shorter. I want him to keep talking. Leo's the nicest person we met in a while. Yeah, he is. He's so wonderful.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Yeah, this is a nice guy. He's kind of like, there was another nice old man wearing a beanie. Hey, do you need people wear red beanies? I need to get myself a red beanie, yeah? But there was this other nice man in the park next to René, yeah? The two men playing with balls. The second man was a little bit like him. Maybe a little less jolly. But yeah, he's the nicest. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners? I want to ask about the special borscht. Annette is the best girl. Annette? Is she the girl who's selling books? We should go talk to her again. I don't remember if we saved the exhausting the dialogue options because we kind of lost our morale after talking to our mom. The profile picture can update with certain changes. Oh, I want this to update again. That would be fun. Yeah, the book girl. Maybe we can talk to her about the book we found about communism. The journal. It's not really a book. It's more a journal. Are you Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
Yeah. What was that about the borscht? What's the special borscht? Is it a real borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
The little guy chuckles, Mary. Can we get some of that borscht, please? I'm kind of hungry too, and I'm a union card-holding member now. I'm a card-holding member of the union. I'd like some food, please.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking? It's for feeding them, right? Because they need to eat. Man's gotta eat, too.
Yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm.
That sounds
inside.
like...
They brew it in the whirling in rags.
That sounds like alcohol. Well, who makes it at the whirling? Something is off about this borscht. I'm gonna look into it. Yeah, I'm gonna look into this borscht. Is he really talking about a borscht? Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Grad. I keep hearing about Grad. Wait, wasn't the author of, I think I read it was it here? I think Mazov was from Grad too. Speaking something's off about this borscht. I'm gonna look into it. Accept the
Oh,
task.
sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Yeah. We're gonna see if there's alcohol in it. It sounds like it has alcohol in it. Either way, or it's actually weird.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Okay, I'm off. The game did give us a dialogue option for the borscht. They were actually projecting very hard that we should go talk about the borscht with Leo. Anyway, yeah. Now we have to just run all the way back. This maze, this feels like a maze to me. It's almost confusing. I think I go down here, right? And then afterwards loop around. What else did I miss inside this area? Wait, how do I get up? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm making it. Someday I will learn this place well. Today might not be the day, but someday, yeah. I'm glad we didn't have to actually jump down to get our jacket. We failed that roll too many times. I think I looked at this already. So all the interaction items are done. We have thoroughly jam-rock shuffled through this place. Time to leave, and then... Did you make the call? We didn't get our name right. We didn't... Like, here, look. I went back to the phone.
Hangs mutely on the wall. There isn't much more to do here.
We can't do anything with it. In fact, if I check my profile, even though I've been told that my name is Harry Dubois, I don't seem to officially like internalize that that's my name. To me, I still don't know my name. I don't know why. Yeah, was I supposed to get my name here? I still haven't figured out how to internalize that. Yes, my name is Harry, and I know it. I think we were supposed to talk to La Mañana. I'm kind of curious though, what happens when we talk to this guy. Maybe we can actually get our badge. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm hoping that that's what it takes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this game. Do I talk to La Mañana first, or do I talk to this guy first and rub it into his face? Let's talk to this guy.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
He's taking it so well. What a nice guy. Despite his racism, he's actually very straightforward and honorable. I knocked you out like a god of martial arts. It was just something I had to do. Act cool. We're cool.
Our personal dynamic has changed.
He pauses for a second. Little. Wait, why is this, what do you call it? It not grayed out anymore. I'm the new measurehead now, isn't that right, babe? Yeah. Let's go over that funky race classification
there is nothing
again.
funky about them. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, Type B, and the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need?
Okay, so there's nothing new actually.
I cannot possibly
I thought there was
imagine
something new.
What else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian? Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
What's venereal disease? Tippa tippy. Tippa tippy? Tippa tippy. You like the way he says it? Do you like his accent? Tip ah. Alright, here's La Mañana. I mean, call me Mañana. I keep calling him La Mañana in my head, even though he's actually called me Mañana, and therefore Mañana.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
That's nice, man. I mean, it scares me. Can you tell me a little history about Evrart and Edgar so that I don't feel bad about it, please, Mañana?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Was nice enough. Labor utopia. Not improvingly. Complete shit. How'd you like our harbor? I don't know. What harbor? Is he talking about? Let me drink some water. Is he talking about, like, tell me about how it went with Boss Man? Or is he saying, how do you like us, Union? Call me mañana literally means call me never. I knew it was like call me tomorrow, but I think call me never makes a lot more sense for what like it's trying to convey. Yeah. Was nice enough. Complete shit. Wait, rhetoric, explain yourself. What? Explain yourself for someone who can't read between the lines. You've been in there, he means. Talk to the boss man too, probably. It was nice enough. Fine, it was nice enough. I can't say it's labor utopia, though.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face. He knows we're a union member now. He knows we're a card-carrying union member.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Is that really how you see it? I don't think so. The boss man was like extorting me, man. What do you mean? Eye to eye, man, like men of the plain. Evrart said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh?
He runs his finger through
What
his
door
mustache.
is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel. I was hoping you could tell me. I don't know, some whistleblowers, I think. You've actually made good progress for day 2. Oh, really? Yeah. Every day. I take like what? Like 6 real life days for every day. He runs his fingers through his mustache. What door is this key supposed to open? He said it belonged to a weasel. I was hoping you could tell me. I don't know, some whistleblower? Well, okay. I think Harry's smarter than me. I was hoping you could tell me.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink. Maybe I should have said the whistleblower.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
So, is it a whistleblower? I saw an opportunity, I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. No, I'm not a hustle grinder. Screw it. I'm not about that hustle culture. You've done a lot, maybe because you're mainly focusing on the main quest. I did a lot of side stuff and never got anything actually done. Oh, really? I'm just running around, you know. Oh, I don't even know what's side stuff and what's the main quest. I think the fridge part really helped, though. I was gonna get stuck on that, probably. But what side things? There were side things? I must have missed it. Or maybe because, maybe because you helped accidentally guide me into the side stuff. I mean, not side stuff, the main quest. Alright, I'm not a hustle grinder, man. I don't believe in that hustle culture. I'm not opening the store for myself, I'm opening it for all working men. Yeah, that seems nice. I'm not really doing this for political reasons, or, finally the one I didn't read, I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean myself. Is this nationalism? Or is this something else? I'm def a hustle grinder. You're all about that capitalism, right? We're not about that capitalism, at least not this time around. Might have to go through this again someday. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men.
I knew this man was a commie.
He smiles, tilting
And
his
it's a
head.
good thing you're doing too. Thanks.
I knew this man was a commie. Yeah. Are we both commies? Can we be commies together?
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Oh. Means... That sounds like how they run a mob, a criminal underworld. We keep out of each other's business. That's like a really nice way of saying we're not being held accountable to each other. We need to recruit him for a cause. Yeah, right, Kami Manana. Let's be commies together. A basement door behind the greenhouse. We still haven't been to the greenhouse exactly. Yeah, that's all I know. Alright, guess we both don't know anything. Lots of exciting new stuff happens on day 3. Alright, so like, there's this thing, right? I am struggling to decide whether to bag the man in the freezer's body up now or to bag the man in the freezer's body up later. Because if we bag him up now, I definitely won't be getting those boots. If we bag him up later, I still don't know whether I will be getting those boots. And I don't know, is it worth it to get those boots at this point?
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
Oh, thanks, Kim. I didn't even think about that.
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance. Who's the janitor, and why haven't I met the janitor yet? Have I met the janitor yet? I'm excited for day 3. We're already at 8 p.m., so it's gonna come soon. His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
So what's the stuff that truly mattered then? Anything else? I should know about this task, the weasel person, when he'll be going home? You're a kami. No, you don't need the boots. But you should still bag him mañana. Don't work, but also don't make money. Yeah? Huh? Mañana don't... You should bag him tomorrow. Okay, yeah? You're a kami. No. No? Well, no what? You don't need the boot. No, you don't need the boots. I see. Yeah, I don't need the boots. I just want the boots. But you should still bag him tomorrow. Why? Don't work, but also don't make money. You're talking about him. Oh, what's money for? It's to have a better life. If you can have a better life without money, then that'd be the best. Mañana equals some indefinite time in the future. Why? Why should I bag him tomorrow? I'm just curious. Anything else I should know about the task, the weasel person, when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
The man takes a big sip from his flask. Okay, can we talk about it then?
He means he's not going to tell you, cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Evrart.
Yeah, we're getting him with the Union Bros. Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys? I thought we were gonna talk about philosophy. I thought we were gonna talk about communism. I thought we were gonna talk about socialism. Guess not. Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys? Los
They're an
Hardys.
independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility.
Militant group. I didn't realize they were officially that. Why do they have the girl then? Does she really have my gun?
They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everart's law. But really, they're just like you.
What about Edgar? Is it Edgar's law when Edgar's around, or is it really Evrart at the head pulling the strings? Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share? What share?
Aye.
He seemed pleased with himself. Wait, so not wage pensions are... How large a share would you like? Wait, so not wage pensions are... What exactly are you negotiating? That was an accident. No, I clicked on something. Double click. Damn it. Whoopsies. I didn't even get to see the options. Alright, this stuff, they already covered. Shouldn't you be grateful to them? That was an accident, I just clicked. It's a lot more than most people have. Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece. Yeah. How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
In the decision-making process? What do you... Oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
I see. I'm getting the public opinion of communism now. You know, yeah, we should, what's the term? Eat the rich, right? Share the rich, redistribute the wealth. Everyone should become workers. Everyone should become part of the board. And we should put all the rich people into mental institutions to rehabilitate them into the new mindset, because they're basically mentally ill if they believe in capitalism. Should we? Yeah, of course we... Well, no, we shouldn't kill them or deport them to a labor camp. We should put them into mental asylums, and then after that, teach them about the virtues of the working man. After all, it's really the working man who are doing the hustle culture, not the rich people. Are you a communist? And everyone will be rich and eat each other. No, we should eventually abolish the concept of money altogether. We don't need money. We just need something to... Like, money is something that causes inequality. All our basic needs should be met. We should live inside a kind of utopia. Or we take the rich people's welfare ourselves and put them down. I guess that would be the easier route, right? It's not like we have the infrastructure for mental hospitals. So yeah, you're right. We should put them down because that's faster. Let's redistribute the wealth of the guy inside the container. Hey, manana. Hey, Hardy boys. I have someone I want you to string up and extort for money. Can't believe they don't give us an option to do that. Harry, be more creative. Think more criminal-like. Are you a communist?
No.
He pauses, thinking for a
I
moment.
don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all.
Yeah, communism needs a rebrand. Let's not call it communism. Let's call it, are you for the people?
Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
But the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why do you call yourself a communist? Or right on, brother. Or you shouldn't take what's not yours. Or cool, I don't have anything to add to that. Okay, well, the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why not call yourself a communist?
I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos.
Take a swig from flask.
And they have good analysis.
Alright, then what's wrong with them? Anti-moneyism. Yeah, anti-moneyism. We can throw the word capitalism out the window too.
But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism.
Is he a potential convert?
He knows who he is. Firmly grounded, has no need to reinforce or elaborate his political identity to himself or others.
But I want to know about you. Sounds like you're a communist who thinks he isn't doing enough to call himself one. No, that's not true. I'm not sure I understand.
See, I'm primarily a lazy person.
He looks very amused, as if thinking about some private joke or mystery. Maybe third option was right.
No doubt he's communist enough to call himself such, but he won't.
Why is that, Rhetoric? Why won't he call himself a communist?
He likely believes that when someone has radical ideas, he should still rather present himself as a self-interested moderate, not as a missionary of a minority ideology.
Well, that makes sense, right? Because when we were saying, like, when we're LARPing as communists or whatever, in the end, people will just think you're crazy, yeah? Because...
It might come in handy to present ideas as a part of reality, the only reality that exists, instead of some abstract, true form. On the other hand, he's not lying when performing this sleight of hand. He's a self-interested moderate.
I feel, is that taking it a bit far? Well, let's see how he responds. Are you a self-interested moderate?
That's one way to call it, friend. An unnecessarily complicated way.
Well, maybe he is. I don't know. I don't understand.
Laziness, self-interest, and negligence certainly fit the doctrine espoused here.
He should. Interesting. Let's probe him further. Will he agree or disagree?
Is it the dulcet tone of ultra-liberalism I hear?
Oh, that's what he. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Where is it? Look at this. Ultra liberal. I have 0 ultra liberal. I'm finally finding out what ultra liberalism is.
At least some people are willing to make the necessary sacrifices in order to reach higher and to better the world.
Can we become an ultra liberal? We have a boss man, Evrart. What can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him.
He shrugs.
In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
Well, alright. Then, what does he do?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties. Watches out for his own.
But that... in none of this did he mention the union. In the end, he calls his organization like it's its own business.
By that, you mean corruption?
Ah, I see.
By heavens, why would it not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world,
yeah?
The old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
Oh, really? That does seem very lavish to me. Yeah? What would he do if you were too lavish?
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion.
Oh. My boy Kim is sassy today, yeah. He doesn't like this guy. Yeah? Maybe he sees him as someone who could be good, but is a lazy layabout who doesn't do anything good for the world.
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Yeah, maybe he's right about that. Let's explain further. I need to learn more about this world, this reality that I'm in.
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Can we get it to fail him? You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure. I've had the necessary free time.
He spreads his arms wide.
Fortunately, there's always time.
Using the reach to show how much time he has. Really? Yeah? Aren't you working most of the time?
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing.
I guess if he gets fed, that's important, right?
It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool. That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Oh. Okay, so he's just a guy who is he's just living for himself. I can respect that, I guess. But then that means he can't be converted to anything. He's a fairly normal guy. He's true to himself. He believes in his own life, but he's not aspiring to any sort of higher ideal. Sounds like a good ideology to follow. Yeah, it's a good ideology to follow for yourself. I think it's a nice way to live. Damn normie. yeah, that's a nice way to live, but will you be able to ever make a better world? Can you ever aspire to a better world? And the answer is no. Well, that's okay. Some people are just like that. How can you get these people on your side? You gotta make it worth their time, I guess. Maybe I'm a boyadero? It doesn't sound that cool. It sounds antiquated, obsolete, passé. It's not disco. Am I a boyadero? No, I'm not. I'm very opinionated, right? I've drunk myself to death. I'm clearly not a boyadero. Doesn't sound
The
that
man
cool.
sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
Well, I mean, he seems to be happy at least. Any idea who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh?
He shrugs.
Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
And shakes his head solemnly. Yeah. It's been 3 hours. Okay, we'll finish talking to him, and then afterwards I'll end for today. Yeah? I just we can't get out of the I think Yeah, we can't get out of the conversation, I think. The Merc was hanged with a very specific type of cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport, for example, harbors. Do you know anything? Someone took it. The harbor is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killing? I should be straightforward, right? We can't build harassment communism with human sacrifices and mandatory torture every other weekend if we just sit on our asses. Exactly! If you want to change the world, you need to go out there and die trying and inspire other people to die trying. Change is built on a mountain of corpses. The harbor is a prime area of suspicion.
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed how? Yeah. That's why I want to know. We're a part of the same group of people now.
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up. What does that mean? No? What do you mean, enemy combatant? I wouldn't mind if we kept going. But no, you've got your job searching to get to. Well, yeah, my job searching. I should apply for another job today. Hold up. What does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Oh, okay. I have to say, did you kill him? Did you kill him? Did you fire the shot?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Alright, we need to find someone who has a good ability to shoot a gun. Did you ever hear back from the one you had an interview with? Nope, they ghosted me. That was unfortunate. It's okay. I've been ghosted plenty of times, so I'm used to it.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Oh, I should take off the glasses. They're making my drama rolls a little bad.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
Alright,
no problem. I wish the best to you in your search.
So the next
I'm glad
time...
it's not my search.
Sure, I'm glad it's not my search. Good talking to you. Gotta run. I gotta run too. What kind of job are you looking for, Powder? Honestly, anything. So technically I should be looking for an engineering job because I graduated in engineering. It's a little difficult to find an engineering job where I am. Yeah, research assistant. I should also be doing that. I have applied to that. I've been rejected from multiple because I'm not passionate enough. I need to find one where they'll take me even if I'm not passionate enough. I'm also looking for like small part-time jobs, and then later they learn that I have an education, and they're like, you should not be here, and I'm like, okay. Or they hear my voice, and then they probably think I'm not professional enough or something, cause I'm not very great at presenting myself. Become a popular streamer, YouTuber, superstar. I guess I have a similar problem to a lot of people who end up being online too much, right? A kind of problem of not knowing how to exist properly in real life. You're on your way to becoming a streaming sensation, a streaming superstar, like the superstar cop. We still haven't found the karaoke thing to get Harry to sing karaoke yet. I've been walking around everywhere, but no karaoke so far. I 100% believe in me. Ah, really? Well, that would be the dream, right? That would be the dream. You'd be happy, yeah? At least. Anyway, it's a nice thought, but it's 12:17 where I am. It's been 3 hours. I should probably rest my throat. Also, I have a place to go to later today. Alright, what new derogatory term we learned today? We probably learned one, but, did we learn one? I'm not sure. I think I've seen so many, they skip over my head. Thanks for the stream. Wow, Zubin, you're still here. Aww, that makes me happy. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Always super happy to see you guys. Like always, I'll be here tomorrow, and I'll be really happy if you're there as well. Anyway, bye-bye.